Okay. All right. Everybody, please take your seat. We're going to start the meeting. A little quiet, Oliver, please. Thank you. I call the meeting of the Dania Beach City Commission regular meeting Tuesday, May 12th, 2026, 7 p.m. Clerk, can you call the roll, please?
For the record, Mayor Davis is absent tonight. Vice Mayor Salvino.
Okay, I am here, yes.
Commissioner Llewellyn.
Here.
Commissioner Romoli.
Here.
Commissioner Ryan.
Here.
City Attorney Bootsas.
Present.
City Manager Garcia.
Here.
Vice Mayor, you have a quorum.
Thank you, Laura. Do it. I forgot that.
Wait, do you want to do the motion? I'll make a motion to approve excused absence for the mayor.
Got a second for it.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Okay, we're moving right along here to, can we have a moment of silence, please? Okay, thank you. Can you stand for the Pledge of Allegiance?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Tonight we'll start off with the presentations and special events approvals. Item number 3. We're going to talk about the Earth Day artwork competition winners. Mayor Davis sends her apologies that she cannot be here to recognize the Earth Day art contest winners in person. The 6th annual Earth Day celebration and beach cleanup was a phenomenal success last month and a record turnout of volunteers. Mayor Davis and the city of Dania Beach appreciates everybody who showed up and helped us to keep Dania Beach pristine. This year, the contest theme was America 250, caring for the earth and protecting our environment in the Dania Beach. We had some awesome entries, and they are awesome. This year, the contest theme, I already read that, excuse me. We thank our schools and our parks and recreation camps for the participation celebrating Earth Day. Let's give our contest winners a hand of applause. So we're going to start with Dania Elementary, our winners and for the principal billings. You want to come on up? Where is it? Okay. This year, the winner proudly presents to Melissa Kuberis. Thank you. Stay up here, Melissa, okay? Principal. We'll get them all at once. Our second place goes to our Parks and Camp PJ Mealy, Parks Cassie. She's coming up here. She was playing kickball and broke her toe. Yep. Are these your contestants over here? Y'all come on up here. This is the park, PJ Mealy Park Recreation Department. These are the students that competed in the award. And first overall goes to Olson Middle School Principal Gino I can't remember that. Are you here? Come on up. I should know how to say it. It's Italian.
Janet, Principal Janet.
John Carly. The contest winner is Sarah Lynn DeHady. artwork that was put together by all these schools and participants is a challenge for our youth today to be able to show their stuff, and I think they did a great job. Congratulations to all of you. If you'd like to stay up here and tighten up, we'll get a picture from the city. Stay tight. Sorry. If you need me, stay by me. I'll give you strength. Sarah, you don't go nowhere. Just stay right there before you, when we're done, you stay there. All right, everybody smile.
All right, kids.
Yep, you go. Thank you. Just Sarah. Sarah, how you doing? Good. Sarah, you know your artwork will hang in these commission chambers for a year, so everybody can see you, see what you've made. You should be very proud of yourself. How would you like to say a few words to everybody about your artwork and what inspiration that you did with your principals and so on? Would you like to talk a little bit? We'll set you up here at the podium. Yep, right up there. So hit the green button. It's already on.
So, hello, my name is Sarah Lindy Haiti, and I'm from Olsen Middle School. What inspired me to do this artwork was like that I really love my community and school, so I decided to join the art contest because I wanted to like represent my school and my community. And what inspired me was like my dad usually like make me draw stuff since I was a kid, so I decided to draw what I used to draw when I was a kid, and then I put it together, and that's how I made this drawing.
Very good. All right, everybody, let's give it up for all these contest winners out here tonight. All right. Thank you, Sarah. Congratulations again. All right, so we'll move on to, are you gonna, okay, we're gonna move past those, okay. We're gonna skip a couple items here. We're gonna go to 3.4. We're gonna readjust our schedule just a little bit. 3.4, the Broward Solid Waste Authority, the Master Plan and Facilities Amendment. This is sponsored by Commissioner Ryan. Commissioner Ryan, let us light you up here.
Sorry.
Okay.
Thank you, Acting Mayor Salvino. Okay, yeah, this item is very important. We have the passing of the Facilities Amendment for the Solid Waste Authority Master Plan on our agenda today. So we have Beam Fur, who is the executive director, well, deputy executive director for the Solid Waste Authority, and we have a couple of members of the Solid Waste Authority. We've got Denise Horland right there. Mayor Horland, how you doing? Good to see you. So we've been working on this for a very long time. It's been about 3 years. And as you know, I've been on the governing board and I've been on the executive committee of the Solid Waste for over 3 years. And we've sat in these meetings, we've worked through data and analysis to create a plan that moves us forward. The Regional Solid Waste and Recycling Master Plan will lead us down a more sustainable future from an environmental, economical, and cultural standpoint while being practical on its implementation. The master plan doesn't just sit there and collect dust. It's a 40-year roadmap towards zero waste, real disposal security, and long-term cost predictability. It's a living, breathing plan that can be amended given the circumstances. This is urgent that we move it forward. South Florida is one of the most extraordinary but fragile pieces of land in the world. It's a civilization, a little small strip of civilization between the Atlantic Ocean and the Florida Everglades. And beneath it, just a little bit down is water, and then we have our Florida aquifer below. So we are faced with challenges very unique just to our area. And we're faced with challenges that not everybody in the country has to deal with. And not even everybody in the state, as a matter of fact, has to deal with it. It's just the Tri-County area. And Broward County recycles about 38% of its waste. Collier is about 80%, Lee is 78%, Palm Beach is 90%. So we're the most populated in that group, and we must do better because we're last in that group. So it's not just a gap, it's a failure of decades in the making. And there's no one to blame. This happened a long time ago through many different authorities, many different governing bodies, many different private transactions. But now we have an opportunity to right the ship. 62% of what we are sending to the landfills now can be recovered through recycling, organics processing, or construction and demolition programs. That's more than half of what we call trash being used as a resource. In turn, this creates jobs and retains value in the county. We need all member cities to approve the facilities agreement to lock in long-term capacity, shared cost structure, and negotiating power. Without it, our costs go up and our leverage goes down. So this is a generational decision that we're faced with. This determines the next 40 years. I've been at the table since day one with this authority. I know what has gone into this. And I'm asking every commissioner and every member of city to get this across the finish line. So we have our former mayor of Broward County, and like I said, the vice executive director, Beam Fur here, and he's gonna give us a brief presentation, and he's gonna explain to us what we've been doing throughout the years, and if we have any questions as a commission for him, please feel free to ask. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Ryan. I think you've already done it. I think you've already done the presentation. First of all, Vice Mayor, Commissioners, it's a pleasure being here in Dania. City Manager Garcia, all I can say is I'm sad to see you go because you have done a fantastic job. This city has done fantastic over the since you've been here, even before that. But we're going to miss you, and it's been a pleasure working with you over the years. So you've done a great job. Thank you. Why are we doing this? Our landfill was starting to fill up. Our waste energy plant was at capacity. We've got to do something different for the future. You've mentioned all the stuff. Your representative has done fantastic on this. He's been at the steering table on the executive committee, has helped steer all of this policy. It's taken us 159 meetings, actually 6 years total, to get to this point. The county passed it today. 3 other cities are passing it tonight. Without going into too much, let me just take questions because I think you guys know pretty much what it's about. It's really making sure that you have most favored nation status. It's leveraging your purchasing power. When we go to do contracts with whoever it is, we're going in as a group. You're not going to get picked off one by one. 28 cities in the county saying, here's how we're going to do it. And I think we'll get a better price. You'll have a lot more options. You'll be able to recycle yard waste, glass, all kind of things that you haven't been able to do before. Compost a little bit.
Okay, good.
Happy to take any questions.
All right, Commissioner Llewellyn would like to say a few things.
All I want to say is thank you, and thank you, Commissioner Ryan, for all the hard work you've done on this. I know it's been a long time coming and that you've been doing a lot of work, but thank you very much for all of that.
Thank you. Thank
you. I know that it's been a long haul, for us that have been up here watching you guys work. Commissioner Ryan, you led the way here for our city, which I'm very proud of you for that. And when you're mayor, you did a great job as far as that goes in the county. So, we're very blessed to have leadership like that to have this happen, and I'm happy to see it moving forward. And hopefully, we can consent, and our city will help out and jump on the bandwagon.
It'll just keep the momentum going. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions for him? No. Okay. All right. With that, thank you, Beam.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
So with that being said, I'm also going to change the agenda around a little bit and go to the consent agenda to move forward with that item. And is there any pulls on the consent agenda? We have a motion?
Motion to pass the consent agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Well, there you go, Beam. All right. All right, well, whew, this one's gonna take a lot out of me here. Tonight, 3.2. Before I get into that, though, there's a lot of people here tonight for item point 2. We're honoring a remarkable career. Okay, so while I'm gathering myself, why don't we start in the front row, and everybody that's here, that's a dignitary, that's working from another city, a county, whatever, please stand and introduce yourself so everybody knows that you're here in support of Ana Garcia. So we'll start right here in the front row. You can step up to the mic and yell it out, whatever you want to do.
Former North Miami Beach Mayor Anthony DiFilippo. We love you.
George Vallejo, former North Miami Beach Mayor, and happy to say that with Mayor DiFilippo here, we had to bring Ana to North Miami Beach, and before you guys got her, so we love you, Ana.
Yeah, we just,
Love you guys.
she just made us better, that's all.
Oh, there's Marlon.
Good evening to everyone. It's a real honor being here. It's my sister. We'll call her city manager tonight. I'm Julio Rabina, not the one from Hialeah. I'm former state representative, and that lady right there is the best thing that can happen to government. If you know her, I'm going to get teary because I saw you turn your head and you started this. You've been blessed to see her career, and notice I'm not going to say coming to an end. She's far from done. But it's just wonderful to see a person who puts their heart and soul. The mayors are here, a lot of other dignitaries here. We love you.
Love you.
You know what? You and me got a lot of work still to catch up. Cool. Let's go South Miami.
Go South Miami, baby.
Come on, anybody else? Don't be shy.
Good evening. I'm here representing Bell Harbor Village and Miami Gardens. My name is Brian Andrews. I'm a public information officer, and I've had the pleasure of working with this fabulous city manager who is among the finest in all of the country. I wish her all the best.
I love you. God bless you.
On behalf of the Hilton family and Generals and Associates, we're honored to work in the city. And we wouldn't be in this city. We wouldn't have built this city had not been for our manager, Garcia. And I'm on the record to say this, the best manager we ever worked with throughout the Tri-County area. So we're going to miss you tremendously.
I keep over the Paladin, city manager, city of West Park. We've been colleagues for the last 26 years over in South Miami. And
I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Madam Reichbach, I'm the Deputy City Manager for the City of Hollywood and the President of Broward County City Managers Association. Congratulations, Anna, on an excellent career.
Thank you, I appreciate you. Go ahead, Nicole.
Nicole Gomez with LSM Partners, but Ana has been a friend and a mentor for, I think, 10 plus years now, feels that way, through ups and downs, and she's had a great career. I'm honored to be here.
Thank you so much. Go ahead, Fanny. Go ahead. Not that I'm
That's a
directing.
good
them.
idea. I like you pointing them out.
Putting me on the spot.
Go ahead.
If you don't mind.
No, fire away. That's what we're here for.
Public speaking is not one of my favorite things to do, as Ana knows, but I wrote something so that I don't cry or mess up. Good evening, Vice Mayor, Commissioners, Fanny Carmona. I wanted to take a moment to say a few words about someone who has meant so much to me personally and professionally. I first met Ana Garcia when I was 17 years old, working a summer job at the YMCA right before leaving for college. At that age, you don't always realize when someone is about to have a lasting impact in your life. but looking back now, I know that meeting her changed the course of mine. Working at the YMCA that summer was a lot of fun and a great experience. Then off to college. Years later, many years later, I ran into Anna and Gisela while shopping. I had already graduated college and was teaching for Miami-Dade County Public Schools. But next thing you know, I was working part-time at the summer at the city of South Miami under Ana Garcia's leadership. She was then the Parks and Recreation Director for the city. She became a mentor, a role model, and someone who believed in me long before I fully believed in myself. Through her leadership, encouragement, and example, she inspired me to pursue a career in Parks and Recreation. She left South Miami and became the first Parks and Recreation Director for the back then newly incorporated village of Palmetto Bay. When the opportunity became available, I too left South Miami, and while still teaching, started working part-time under her leadership once again. After a few years, I left my teaching career and transitioned into the Parks and Recreation field, and ultimately became the director myself. What I admire most about Manager Garcia is not only her professionalism and leadership, but the way she genuinely invests in people. She has a gift for seeing potential in others and helping them grow. I am one of many people whose life and career are better because of her guidance. Her retirement marks the end of an incredible chapter, but her impact will continue through all the people and communities she has touched along the way. Thank you, Ana Garcia, for your mentorship, your leadership, your friendship, and for helping shape the person and professional I am today. I will always be grateful. Congratulations on your retirement and best wishes for this well-deserved chapter.
Thank you so much, Anna.
Well, since Fanny was so eloquent with a great speech, I will get to follow up with that because my name is Tony Lopez. I am the Deputy Town Manager for the town of Miami Lakes. And Ana Garcia had the wherewithal to give me my first full-time job in Parks and Recreation at the city of South Miami, where I also met Fanny. And because of that, I can truly say that my now 23-year career has been led by example. And she is the shining example for city management and government administration for many of the professionals that are here today. And I want to say thank you, and I wish you all the best as you continue on to your next journey, whatever that may be. I look forward to continuing to have our conversations and calls, and all the best to you.
I like the way I like the way you do that.
Good evening, Vice Mayor and Commissioners. Anna, my name is Andrew Plotkin. I'm with the City of North Miami Beach, Assistant City Manager. But I known Anna for like 30 plus years. When I was a youngster and just getting started in the business, she was a supervisor of mine and a leader and a mentor when I was back in Miami Beach. Thank you, Anna. Thank you for everything. What a great, honorable career that you've had. And I wish you nothing but the best in your future endeavors. Yeah.
Let's roll.
Is it? Oh, okay, well, there's full.
Yeah, not come up. I'm Robert Shapiro of Dania Point, I guess is the easiest way to say it. I just want to congratulate Anna and thank her for 7.5 fabulous years of her professionalism on behalf of all of the developers and professionals in town. We couldn't have done what we did without you and without the way you've delegated and put together a staff that is second to none. So we thank you.
Vice Mayor, at this time, I think I'm going to ask Candido come up to the mic and start this recognition with
Okay,
his
I was
first
gonna,
remarks.
yeah, I was gonna say something on that. No, that's okay. I was gonna say that we can move on to the, you got it.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. Thank you, Vice Mayor. Candido Sosa Cruz, Deputy City Manager. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the presentation from the city team. Each city team member is going to come up and speak from the heart. And then afterwards, of course, you open it up to the public.
Okay.
So again, in the beginning, I'm just going to open it up. Everyone is going to speak about their great city manager, Ana M. Garcia, talk about her life achievement and how she's impacted their lives. The first speaker is going to be Chief Torella. So Chief, if you could please come up.
Uh-oh, they're gonna arrest you, Anna.
Good evening, Mayor, Vice Mayor.
Yeah, Vice Mayor.
Commissioners, City Attorney, City Clerk, and for the last time tonight, City Manager Ana Garcia. Tonight is not easy for me because saying goodbye to someone who has had such a profound impact on my life, on my career, my family, and this entire city is emotional ways hard to fully put into words. Manager Garcia, when I think about your legacy, I don't think about the projects you've completed, the budgets balanced, the difficult decisions made. I think about the people, because that is who you are at the core, someone who genuinely cares about people. After hearing everyone speak yesterday and today, it became even clearer just how much impact you have had on all of us, on all of our lives, and what an amazing leader you truly are. Story after story reflected the same things: your compassion, your strength, your wisdom, your loyalty, and your unwavering commitment to the people around you. It reminded all of us that your influence reaches far beyond your title or your position. You have genuinely changed so many lives. You have always led with integrity, compassion, humility, and strength. You build trust not by demanding it, but earning it every single day with your heart. I stand here tonight as your police chief because you saw something in me that many others didn't. At a time when others may have questioned whether I was ready, you believed in me. You trusted me, you challenged me, and you gave me one of the greatest opportunities of my life. That belief changed my career and my life forever. Beyond simply appointing me as chief, what has meant the most to me over these past 3 years is the trust you placed in me every day afterwards. Leadership is tested during difficult moments, and we have certainly shared difficult conversations and difficult moments over the years. There were challenging situations, long meetings, moments of uncertainty, and times when the weight of this job felt incredibly heavy on me. Through all that, you never stopped trusting me, and you always helped me rise. One of the biggest motivations I carried with me every single day was simply not wanting to let you down. Because when someone believes in you the way you have believed in me, it makes you want to rise higher, work harder, and become the very best version of yourself. You've inspired me in ways that I can never imagine. You taught me leadership in ways that cannot be learned from books or training programs. You taught me how to navigate difficult situations with professionalism and grace. You taught me the importance of patience, diplomacy, and understanding the political realities that come with leadership. More importantly, you taught me how to navigate those challenges without ever compromising my values or my character. And while your professional accomplishments are extraordinary, what sets you apart from most is your beautiful heart. You have always made people feel seen. You have always made people feel valued. No matter how busy things have become, you've always asked me how my wife and my family are doing. You've always reminded me that no career accomplishment means anything if we neglect the people we love the most. You constantly encourage me to take vacations, spend time with my family, maintain balance in this profession that too often consumes us. You understood that strong organizations are built by strong people, and strong people are supported by strong families. Your emotional connection to the people you work with is genuine, and we all feel it. They're leaders that people respect, And there's leaders that people admire. And then there are the few leaders that people love. And Manager Garcia, you are one of the few rare leaders that people love. Your fingerprints are all over the city and the countless lives you've touched throughout your career. But your greatest legacy will not be found in the buildings, the policies, or accomplishments. It will be found in the people you've mentored, the confidence you've given to others, the values you've modeled, and the lives you've changed. I know because I'm one of those many people standing here tonight lives you've changed. On behalf of the Broward Sheriff's Office and this city, and personally for my family and me, thank you. Thank you for teaching me what true leadership looks like. Thank you for reminding all of us, at the end of the day, people and family are what matter most. And now, after all the years of you reminding me to take care of my family, to spend time with my wife, and to make memories with the people I love, it's my turn to tell you the same. Go take care of your family. Go spend time with your beautiful wife. Go cherish the moments with your mother, and go spend time with your sister, your niece, and nephew. Go travel, relax, laugh, enjoy the life that you have earned and you so deeply deserve. In law enforcement, it is customary for one of our deputies to receive one final radio call, a call they are going 10-7 for the last time. This meeting is when they're officially going out of service and retiring for the last day of their work. It is one of the greatest honors in our profession to receive that final call. So today, it is with my great honor and great privilege to announce that on behalf of the Broward Sheriff's Office, Dania Beach District, City Manager Ana Garcia is officially 10-7. Hold on, I'm coming. I got something for you first. Hold on. I got something for you. Hold on. I got to read something for you. Hold on, I'm coming over. Presented to Ana Garcia in recognition of your distinguished service as city manager and your unwavering commitment of excellence, innovation, and betterment of the city of Dania Beach. Your leadership has strengthened our partnership, enriched our community. With gratitude and best wishes for continued success, the men and women of the Broward Sheriff's Office, Dania Beach District. Major Coker has something for you too, please.
Yes, City Manager, don't leave yet. Can't leave yet. We got something for you. On behalf of Sheriff Dr. Gregory Tony, unfortunately he couldn't make it tonight, but he wanted me to share some words with you. He asked to express his sincere congratulations on a well-earned retirement. He wanted me to personally thank you for your partnership, your support, your dedication you've shown to the Broward Sheriff's Office over the past 7 years. Your leadership, professionalism, and commitment to public service have made a lasting impact and has truly been appreciated. When the sheriff learned of your retirement, he wanted to make sure you were personally recognized by him. So we have a nice plaque here, another plaque, as a small token of gratitude and appreciation for your years of service, leadership, and positive difference you made to this community. On behalf of Sheriff Dr. Gregory Tony, personally on behalf of myself, I thank you. I thank you for entrusting us, for entrusting Jason and leading him. We've had plenty of conversations about how phenomenal you've been over the years, and I just thank you for that. And I wish you well on your retirement. Enjoy your beautiful family, have fun, relax, and thank you again for everything you've done for us.
So I want to let you know, every single one of my employees are here tonight. since you've been in this city, every single one have either been promoted or put in their position under your leadership here. Every single person here.
So, in recognition of your 35 years of public service, congratulations on your retirement. Service equals reward. Sheriff Gregory Tony. And that's your.
You guys are a big group, so you guys. Whoever wants to kneel.
We'll rub this guy's head right here.
Marcus, push me in, Marcus, push me.
Lead yourself.
You won't even see half their faces. Okay. That ain't gonna work.
We gotta get it. You got it.
Thank you, guys.
She texted me on my Always. Good to see you, Josh.
Where's Candido? You call the next one up?
Laura? Who's next? Laura?
I thought, isn't the chief?
Good evening. It's weird being over here. Okay, I'm gonna read, okay,
You got this.
Can you give her some Kleenex for her? I see you crying and I cry. I'm sorry. Okay.
There you go.
Thanks, Eve. Okay, so tonight we're celebrating someone who has truly left her mark on this city, and all of us fortunate enough to work alongside her. It's loud.
You're all right.
Manager Garcia has led with strength, determination, and heart. She showed us what leadership looks like, not from the sideline, but by stepping into the arena every single day, which is why the phrase, the woman in the arena, fits her so perfectly. Manager, I've had the honor of working with you for the last 3 years, and I wish I could have more. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to be the clerk and for entrusting me in this position. A great city manager keeps things running, but a truly special one brings people together, leads with integrity, and makes others feel valued, and that's exactly what you have done. I think I can speak for all the women on our team when I say that you're an inspiration to all of us women leaders. You inspire me to always do and be my best and rise above. True legacy is measured by the impact you leave on your team, your community, and the people who believe in you. And your legacy here will last far beyond your years of service. It has been a privilege sitting beside you on the dais and seeing the passion you bring to everything you do. Thank you for being a champion for the city, for your leadership, and for always supporting me and the clerk's department. Congratulations on an incredible career. You've earned every moment of the celebration. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Laura. The next speaker will be Chief Pelisar.
City Manager Garcia. Let me start by saying thank you. Thank you for your service. Thank you to your family, your colleagues that are here. And we all know they love you because we love you. So this is very easy for everybody to come here and talk about you. Over the last 7 years, Ana M. Garcia, and this message, before I even keep reading, this message is not just for the family, it's to our citizens. I want our citizens, because you know how I live and breathe Dania Beach, I want our citizens to know about Ana M. Garcia. Most of them already do, but for those that don't, please listen. Ana M. Garcia has helped the city of Dania Beach move forward with vision, courage, and purpose. Through your leadership, you have assembled a team of dedicated professionals who share a commitment to service, progress, and pride in our community. Your ability to lead with integrity while empowering others, create an environment where departments work together as one team, and they have focus to make Dania Beach stronger for the future generations. There's a saying that goes, leadership is the capacity to translate vision into reality. You did that. That quote reflects the legacy that you are going to leave behind. A vision that not only transformed the city during your tenure, but one that will continue to flourish in the near and distant future. Your impact can be seen in the growth of the city, the strength of this organization that you built, and the people that you have inspired along the way. You're leaving us in good hands with Candido Sosa Cruz. So he might be selling insurance because he's going to be our good hands guy. I want to say, if you need help building a shelf for all these awards you're getting, I'm there. I am a little handy. And most importantly, Godspeed wherever you go. I brought some, you started with me coming over to this fire station and sitting down, breaking bread. And that's how I ended up here. So one meal can make a difference. And I want to make sure that I end up with my crew that's here. And these guys always have my back. Are always checking in on me, make sure I have lunch and everything. So I want to make sure that they, came up here and got a picture with you, because those are the people that take care of me and take care of the city running a call. So I wanted to introduce you quickly because, sometimes we say we don't have favorites, but we do. So thank you. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Take a picture, Manager.
By the way, the chief presented me with a beautiful award that Gisella's organizing the house since last night, yesterday at the luncheon. So thank you so much, Chief. Want me to go down there?
Lori, you did good. You didn't know this move. Tighten up. Tighten up.
Okay.
Our next speaker will be Director of Public Services, Fernando Rodriguez.
Good evening, everyone. I was so eager to get up here, I started walking ahead of time. What can I say, Manager Garcia, Ana Garcia, M? It's been really, I can echo what everyone has said here, but I will try to take a little bit different angle. We've known each other for over 30 years, and we've worked together, myself under your leadership, for the past 14 almost. I can say it's been an honor, a privilege, and a pleasure to work with you, alongside you, and to grow alongside with you, because we're not the same leaders we were 10 years ago. We've grown, we've gotten better, and I've learned so much from you, because you've grown more than me for sure, so I've seen what you've taught all of us, and like I said the other day, I would like to take some of those lessons into my personal life, because I'm basically done. I'm behind you. I'm 3 months behind you, and I'm out of here like in 85 days, I think. So 84 and a half days. I have 4 more commission meetings, so I'm right behind you, and I look forward to continuing our friendship. I'm very thankful for our friendship as well. The leadership has all been said, but you're the kind of person that I cherish keeping our friendship into the future. I look forward to having lunch with you and going to happy hour and things like that. So in 86 days we'll be at 5 o'clock, South Miami, one of those bars. Okay, so, and there are many down there. So thank you for everything. We love you, Ana Margarita Garcia.
I love you.
Next, we have Director of Public Parks and Recreation, Cassie Warren.
All right, I'm gonna try, but it won't work, I promise you this, to hold it together. I always speak without writing. I'm coming for you, Commissioner Ryan.
You got this.
But tonight I had to write something. Laura, thanks for doing this before, for making me feel better about this. I just want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for mentoring me. Thank you for constantly challenging me. You chose me. You've not only taught me so much professionally, but you've also taken the time to truly listen to me and care about me, not just about me, not just about my team, not about our team, but about my family as well. We often get distracted from doing our actual work and end up talking about your great nephews, my boys, our family, travel, etc. That means more than I can fully put into words. Your leadership has helped to build and strengthen our department in ways that we will have a long-lasting impact on us. You've challenged us, supported us, and ultimately made us all better. I'm incredibly grateful for everything you've invested in us. While it's hard to see this chapter come to a close, I'm grateful that you're leaving us in the amazing hands of your successor, Candido. And even though I'm sad to see you go, I'm genuinely excited to see what your next chapter brings. You deserve nothing but the best. On May 16th, I know you become Ana to me, but you'll forever be a manager to me, a mentor to me, and a friend to me. This isn't goodbye, it's a see you soon, especially at Miami Hurricanes games. I know you're always just a phone call away or a text message. Thank you for everything.
I love you, Cassie. Thank you so much. We spent some time one-on-one earlier together, and thank you for everything that you've done for me as well.
Okay. Next is our Deputy Director of Parks and Recreation, Anthony Ifedi.
Good evening, everyone. Manager, truly a blessing to be up here to speak about you, and just having the privilege to work underneath you and, alongside you, and, you just continuing to push us each and every day. So I just wanted to write something. Well, I had to write some things, so I can go ahead and just speak on it. for you, but I'd like to start by thanking you, Manager, for all your faith, loyalty, respect, and belief, not only in me, but also in those whom you personally helped select for the positions that we hold today. Over the past couple of years, you and I have shared a common term regarding the significant changes taking place in the wonderful city of Dania Beach, and that word is a renaissance. Simply put, this word describes the rebirth that has been taking place throughout the city, from our upscale events to the development of new parks and ongoing construction projects to the continued elevation of the city's culture. None of this could have been accomplished without your support and leadership. You helped move this city forward from once what was viewed as merely a drive-through town into a destination where people now want to vacation, live, and invest in the community. As the time comes for you to take on new challenges, enjoy life, and continue blessing everyone fortunate enough to be in your presence, please know that you will be truly missed. Your leadership, your guidance, and your damn good, energetic spirit. One thing that will always remain in this city is the mark you made and the legacy you leave behind. Thank you for everything you have done, the knowledge and jewels that you have bestowed upon many of us, and I want to wish you nothing but success, happiness in your future endeavors, and just know that we love you and we're going to miss you.
I love you, Anthony. Thank you.
Okay. Next, we have our Deputy Director of Parks and Recreation, Frankie Lazo.
So good evening, Manager. I don't have anything written. I'm going to go off the top and I'm going to speak from the heart. So whatever comes out, comes out. First of all, I want to say thank you for, me having only been here about 2 years, being one of the youngest leaders on the team and one of the shortest tenured employees. I'm not always in the front. I've studied you and I've looked at you and I've seen how you've commanded meetings and how you have also comforted employees, and that's very commendable. You have a unique skill at just knowing what everybody is doing in their life, and this person's daughter and this person's son, and how's your mom, and how's and that's very admirable, because I'm like that as well. I'm a Cuban American like yourself. My parents immigrated here. My grandparent was a political prisoner in Cuba, and you are the example to me. My goal is to be in your seat one day, maybe not in this city, but in some capacity. You are my role model in the short amount of time that I have been here, and I truly believe God does things for a reason, and He put me in your path, and He put you on my path. And I'm gonna miss all the things that you say. All your sayings. Putting words into actions. That is my favorite saying, just because it's true. Everything you say, you do. You follow through on it, and obviously always giving the glory to God, because without Him, nothing is possible. So happy to have had you here, and obviously I'll continue shooting you a text and maybe a call. And I'm very appreciative for. I had a major life decision that was facing me. Talked to the manager. I was able to sit with her. She was very supportive. She didn't help me with the decision, but she supported the decision. And then after I came to the decision, she was able to say, "Hey, that was a good choice." So I appreciate everything you've done. You've obviously influenced a lot of people here. Special shout out to Hialeah Parks kid, born and raised. So you've obviously influenced a lot of people here, and your reach goes beyond this room. There's no boundaries. So thank you, and I appreciate you.
Thank you, Frankie. Can I get a photo with the Parks team and with Fernando as well? I don't want to miss these moments, so if you can come up and we could just take a photo together.
Next, we have the Director of Community Development, Eleanor Norena.
I just wanted to take Eleanor Norena, Community Development Director. Thank you to Manager Garcia. She's promoted and hired every manager and leader and director on this team. I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank you personally. Thank you for coming and showing up every day with the energy and the motivation that it takes to lead all of us. You inspire all of us, as you can tell by the stories that you hear tonight and we heard yesterday. I just hope that I can have half as much of the passion and energy and motivation that you have in my personal and professional growth going forward. So thank you very much. I'm blessed. We're all blessed to have you a part of our life. And I know this isn't the end for Ana Garcia. And I hope we stay in touch. And thank you again very much.
Thank you, Eleanor. Love you.
Next, we have the Senior Manager for Information Systems, Monica Terrazas.
Good evening. Today, I want to take a moment to say a sincere thank you. We're truly grateful that you came to our city. Your leadership arrived at a time when we needed the strength, the clarity, and the heart. You brought all that and more. The impact you have made is visible, not only in what you have accomplished, but in what you have inspired us. You have guided us, taught us, reminded us of what it means to lead, purpose, and compassion. Those lessons will stay with us, not just in our work, but in our hearts. Thank you for believing in the city, for believing in us, for believing in me, and leaving us a legacy of excellence that will continue long after today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Monica. Stay right there for a moment. Those that know me know my strength, but you got to know some of my weaknesses, just all it knows. I don't know what I would have done without IT. I mean, Monica, Ralph, Daryl, particularly during COVID. And they found such a delicate and respectful way when I was having an issue with my computer to basically just ask me, manager, see if you have turned on your computer. I mean, to do that in such a respectful way, and you've always been so respectful, and I don't know what I would do without my IT team. So thank you so much to you and Ralph and Daryl. Appreciate you very much.
Next, we have our Chief Human Resources Officer, Linda Gonzalez.
I want to talk about our great leader a little bit. Our great leaders do not just lead when things are easy, they lead during the difficult moments, the uncertain moments, and the challenging moments. That is where our manager, Ana M. Garcia's leadership truly stands apart. One of the things that makes her exceptional is trust. She empowers people to do the jobs they were hired to do, respects expertise, values input, creates an environment where employees know they are trusted, they feel confident and supported. She believes in building a deep bench, part of the sports theme that goes on. And because she invests in people and their development, this organization is stronger today because of her leadership. Our manager also walks the talk. I've worked with many CEOs and executives who speak about respect, integrity, compassion, and excellence, but she actually lives those values every single day. When leadership says people will be treated respectfully, fairly, and equitably, we truly mean it here. We enforce it consistently. Our employees know they will be treated professionally and fairly all the time. That culture starts with her. Our manager also recognizes people continually, and employees know they are genuinely valued and appreciated. And when something needs correction, she addresses it directly, constructively, and people move on, they can improve, and they're more successful going forward. What I will personally remember most is courage. She is strong because she is courageous. She will stand behind people in both good times and difficult times, even when others pressure her to bend. During one of the most difficult periods of my professional career, she stood beside me without hesitation, supported me, defended me, and continually reminded me to stay strong. That kind of courageous leadership is very rare. She has been far more than a city manager. She has been a mentor, a coach, a courageous leader, and a true CEO in every sense of the word. You will be deeply missed. I will always be grateful for the opportunity to have worked with you and have you in my life. And as we transition, we're very fortunate to have leadership continuity, which is what our manager has worked for with Candido, because the culture, values, and standards that we have built are strong. And they will continue moving the city of Dania Beach forward. Thank you, manager. You will be missed.
Thank you so much, Linda. I love you. If I could get a photo with Linda and with Eleanor and Corinne and the IT team, I don't want anybody to get away without a photo because I really love that memory.
Next, we have Deputy City Manager Candido Sosa Cruz.
Let's go.
All right, good evening, everyone. Candido Sosa Cruz. I'll be the last speaker representing the city team. I'll be the closer. I'll bring everyone home. All right, so I knew I was going to be the last speaker, and I didn't want to just repeat everything that everyone just said, right? Leadership, courage, strength, integrity. That's pretty much what represents you. So I wanted to do something a little different. So I wrote a poem. I wrote a poem that describes our journey together and describes your leadership. So I'm going to dedicate this poem to you.
I love you so much.
You're welcome.
That's my work husband.
All right, so here we go. For 50 years, you gave your light. Through days of challenge, days of fight. With heart and humor, strength and grace, you lifted every working place. From parks and programs, fields and dreams, you built far more than many teams. Miami Beach and South Miami too. Palmetto Bay was shaped by you. Then Biscayne Park became your stage, a leader turning a brighter page. That's where our paths first crossed in time, beginning a partnership truly prime. Your contract said there had to wait 6 months before you could designate a single person to join your side. But when that day came, you called with pride. To North Miami Beach, we then would go, facing the pressures leaders know. For nearly 5 years, we stood as one, working long after the setting sun. Then Dania Beach for 7 more, opening every possible door. Through vision, courage, steady hands, you helped transform communities and plans. Your energy could light the room, turning stress away from gloom. Your laughter brought us all relief. Your kindness comforted joy and grief. You cared for every team member near, making each person feel seen and dear, not through power, not through fame, but through respect that never changed. And one lesson you gave us all still echoes proudly through every hall. The men and women of the arena way, to step forward boldly every day. You carried those words deep in your heart, not simply quoted them as an art. You lived them daily through every test, giving your city and your team your best. Quote, "It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better," unquote. Those words were never just words to you, because you were the woman in the arena too. You stepped into challenges others feared, led through pressure year after year. When storms would rise and tensions grew, the one standing strong was always you. You taught us courage is showing up, even when days became tough. That leadership means standing tall and caring deeply through it all. Now retirement opens a beautiful door to peaceful mornings and so much more. No endless meetings or late night calls, just joy and freedom beyond City Hall. May your days be filled with laughter and light, with family, travel, and peaceful nights. May you finally pause and clearly see the incredible legacy you leave for all to be. Because few can say what now is true, so many became better because of you. Anna, thank you for every lesson, every laugh, every moment of direction. Thank you for leading with heart from the start and forever leaving your mark on our hearts. Congratulations on a retirement so richly deserved, a legacy built through every life you served. You were never just a leader passing through the arena's light. You stood in the center, courageous in every fight. And because of your strength, your passion, and your view, you inspired every one of us to step into the arena too. Thank you.
Before we take a photo together, Candido, God has blessed me with great discernment in the decisions that I have made, choosing Gisela as my wife. But choosing all of you that are here tonight. The greatest legacy for me is not what I've done for myself, and even though I value these accolades, it's really about these relationships. And Candido, you came into my life when you were 35. Now you're a mature man of 50 years old with a beautiful daughter and a beautiful wife. I mean, I'm not going to rhyme it or... But Candido, one of my greatest joys is that 5-0 vote that you got to be our next manager. And I love you. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I'm very proud of you. And endless opportunities and endless success. God bless. Thank you so much.
Vice Mayor, at this time, we can open up the floor for any invited guests who wish to speak to the manager.
Thank you. Well, everybody's heard all the staff and all how much love she's given. How did anybody out there like to say a few words? You're welcome to step up to the mic. Welcome, Ms. Former Mayor Bobby Grace.
Love you, Mayor Grace.
Turn the mic around, Bob. Turn the mic around.
Yeah, turn the mic around. Turn the mic.
I am the Honorable Bobby H. Grace, former mayor of the city of Dania Beach, the oldest city in Broward County,
but the most progress city that I have ever known. And I think a lot of that comes from you, Ana Garcia, in the last 7 years. Retirement is just a word. In 1997, I retired from AT&T Bell South with 30 years of service.
Right there?
I was only 16 years old. And then I had an opportunity to work for the city of Dania Beach for 8 years and was called back in to work another 9, which was 17 years. And I said, I'm retiring. And then I received the call from these beautiful people that are behind me, asking me, along with Kayla Gardner, to be the person in charge of our senior program at C.W. Thomas Park. That was 12 years ago. And I said, you gotta be crazy, I'm retired. They said, you've been saying that for a long time now. But you instilled in me that word service when I took my oath in 1989, standing here, protect and to serve the people of Dania Beach. And through that program, we started with 2 people. We have 147 seniors. I have entrepreneurs, I have chauffeurs, I have dancers, I have coordinators, I have information technology people, I have dancers, I have artists, I have people that know how to do sculpture. Celia, I have everybody in there that has had a job that knows how to do something, and it makes my job much, much easier. And I am so proud to stand here and tell you how much we appreciate you being with us. And I can remember when we had our breast cancer event here, and I said, we don't have anything in City Hall representing Breast Cancer Awareness Month. You said to me, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. I came the next day, this great big banner is there, and then that next week we had the big luncheon. I said, she's for real. She's respectful, she's honest, and she's sincere. I've called her I don't know how many times, but I can tell you this, every time I called her, she returned my call. If she wasn't out of town, I was out of town. If she was out of the country, I was out of the country. But we networked it to make sure we got it right. And we did it because we love what we do. That is the protect and serve part of it. And I just want you to know that that word retirement is a word, because I can tell you the list of things that I'm still doing since 1997, and guess what? It doesn't even bother me. I'm not 16 anymore, I'm 41. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. I'm 41 years old. So we wanted to do something for you, and I thought that this was the right thing to do because it's honest and it's sincere. And will you please come down?
Of course.
Thank you. With greatest appreciation, presented to Ana Garcia in recognition of your dedicated service from the Gracefully Aging Group, C.W. Thomas Park.
Thank you so much, Mayor. Thank you so much, Mayor Grace. If you can come down so we can all take a photo together. Thank you, and God bless you.
Help Danette. Oh, she's still sitting. Okay, great, because I didn't want her to get up. And by the way, they're great dancers, too. Boots on the ground is our signature dance. Thank you so much.
Miss Emma. Miss Emma.
Kayla, please join us. Please join us. So don't forget those trips. I'm available sometimes, not all the time, but I'm available. Got it? Okay.
In the back? Don't be shy. She's in the witness protection. Coming up, coming up.
Thank you so much.
Okay, moving right along. Laura, should call and see if anybody else wants. Okay, anybody else like to say a few words? Okay.
Good evening. My name is Michael Chinchillo. I had the pleasure of meeting Miss Manager Ana Garcia. I grew up in a rough area where I wasn't given a lot of opportunity. My dream was always to be in law enforcement as a child. Growing up, I did everything I had to do. I went through the military, and I put myself through the police academy, and I applied. And a lot of cities closed the door on me and didn't afford me the opportunity. God put you in my wife Melissa's path. And through that, I learned about the city of North Miami Beach, and Miss Ana Garcia gave me the opportunity, the only city to give me the opportunity to work for the city of North Miami Beach. I'm currently still employed there. I've had nothing but a great and blessed career under great leadership. And I just want to thank you for affording me the opportunity to be able to live this life that I live now, to live out my dream, and to be able to provide for my family. I'm truly grateful.
Wait, don't leave yet. Get over here. Let them know what you're doing now for the city of North Miami Beach. What is your position now?
So I'm blessed, recently promoted to the position of police major over investigations at the city of North Miami.
Wow, great.
Major.
Wow, major.
Come on down.
Good evening, Mayor, Commissioners. My name is Russell Benford. I am actually I apologize, Mayor. I'm a former resident of Dania Beach. I don't live here anymore, but I'm back. Former city manager of West Park, former city manager of North Miami. I'm also the former deputy mayor of Miami-Dade County. When I left government, nobody cried. I didn't get a single poem. I work in the private sector now. I drove up here from Port Miami today I wouldn't miss this for the world. When I started working in Dade County in North Miami as the manager, you were one of the first people that reached out and been a friend of mine for 17 years now. And I just want to tell you, I appreciate you. I love you. I'm so proud of what you accomplished. And lots of things. You're a former city manager after today, but you're always going to be my friend and part of my family, and I'm always going to be here for you. So God bless you. I wish you all the best, and thank you so much for your friendship, your guidance, and your mentorship, because I would not have been able to do a lot of things I accomplished in life without you. So thank you.
I love you, Russell Benford. Can we take a photo with Russell and also with Major Chinchilla? I'm not letting anybody go. Russell, come.
He's going around.
Come down, right here.
Let it go around.
They wouldn't give this guy a chance to become a major. That's crazy. Oh my goodness.
This is the VP of government relations for Royal Caribbean. Yes.
Hey, I'm like, hey.
My wife is right there.
Is it Royal Caribbean?
VP of Finance for the Carnival Corporation. Competition.
Retired.
Come on over this way. Yeah, you're not cutting us out of the picture just because you didn't get a retirement party, are you? Jeez, he's so tall, he's blocking me out.
Good evening, Vice Mayor, Commissioners. I am standing here before you today wearing two hats. One as the President of the Broward County City Managers Association and one as the Deputy City Manager for Hollywood. First, as for Broward County, on behalf of the 30 other cities of Broward County, thank you. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your service to our community. The testament here that you hear from your staff is incredible, and it's a real testament to you and your leadership. So thank you very much on behalf of all Broward County and the 30 other cities that are represented here. Thank you so much. On behalf of Hollywood and City Manager Raylan Story, now that you are retired, we hope, even though you have your beach, but we love Hollywood Beach too. And so, please come to our beach and enjoy a lot of the items that we have in here.
Is there a parking pass in there? Is there a parking pass in there?
Well, you can just walk over. You can just walk over.
That's great. That's awesome. I love that. Fabulous. Let's do Hollywood.
All right, we're doing really good here. Who's next?
Principal G.
Huh?
Principal G.
Hi, Principal G.
Good evening, Vice Mayor, Commissioners, City Manager Garcia. I am Janet Giancarli, the proud principal at Awesome Olson, and it's truly an honor to be here tonight to recognize someone who you have heard throughout the evening what an impact City Manager Garcia has made on the city of Dania Beach and also on Awesome Olson and me personally. 3 years ago, when I was first appointed as principal at Awesome Olson, I met City Manager Garcia, and it was immediately clear that she was someone who cared about our students, our families, our community, and from day one, she was a champion for our school and the students that we serve. During a time when Olson Middle School faced the very real possibility of being closed, City Manager Garcia advocated fiercely for our school and keeping our school open because she understood what Olson means to the community, to our students, and our families as well. Here in the city of Dania Beach, your leadership, your voice, your support has mattered. I too lived in Dania Beach, and I hope to one day return as a resident of the city of Dania Beach, but you truly have made such an impact in the transformation of our city. On a personal level, it has been an honor to get to know you in these 3 years. Your dedication to public service and the people in this community is inspiring, and I know that your impact here will last a lifetime. And most importantly, I want to also thank you on behalf of Awesome Olson because you've believed in us, you've stood by our side, and you've been a champion for the students at our school. And it means a lot to not just me, but to the whole Awesome Olson family. I want to thank you for being you, and I hope and wish you lots of health, happiness, love in your retirement, and just start enjoying the life that we all can't wait to live when we get to retire. So thank you for everything that you've done.
Thank you, Principal. Thank you so much.
All right, Miss Chrissy Douglas is coming down. What'd you say? Sneak on up.
Hello, everyone. I'm Chrissy from Davis Isles, and I just want to say a couple things real quick. That I remember the night that she was voted in. Do you remember where you were sitting over there? And my husband and I were sitting behind you. So it's truly an honor that my husband and I got to be here the night that you were voted in. And when I knew that, found out that you were retiring, I was so sure that I didn't want to miss it that I made my husband come here last Tuesday. So
much.
So we came here last Tuesday. I'm like, oh, it's next week. So we're here tonight because we didn't really want to miss it. You are truly an incredible person. I mean, I remember the first time meeting you, it's like, I felt like I've known you. So God has blessed this city with you. And I just want to thank you, and we all thank you, even Davis Isles, for doing everything that you've done for the city and being the person that you are. So the clock, you can never turn back the clock, so enjoy your retirement. You're going to have a lot of fun, and thank you for everything, and God bless you.
God
And
bless
thank
you, Chrissy. Thank you so much.
All right, anybody else? All right. Let's go, George.
Do we allow
Yeah.
recovering elected officials to speak?
Recovering, yes.
There's hope. They have a 12-step program for this, so you'll be able to take advantage of it. I wanted to relay, I guess, a little story. But, you know, first of all, I remember that, I guess, I don't know how many weeks ago it was, Linda calls me and says, you know, we're having this special meeting for Anna's retirement and want to know if you'll be able, yes. Don't you want to even know the date? Doesn't matter. I will run through the wall, crawl across glass, run through a fire, whatever for Anna right here. So it didn't matter. Just, you know, send me the date, whatever it is, I'll be there. You know, we go back, because she's been there not only as a tremendous leader, somebody that was incredible in our city, but just a true friend, a sister from another mister. Never forget that the worst day of my life, she was there for me, not just professionally, but as a friend. And, you know, I've heard that story echoed so many times across the tonight. But to relay a little bit of the story of how we met, because we were in need of a city manager at the time, and I was pulling my hair out trying to, you know, change the trajectory of our city, and it was not working too well. So Marlon, where's Marlon? There's Marlon. Marlon was up there with us. Tony DeFilippo had just gotten elected. And lo and behold, a mutual friend, we were at one time at a meeting, and I'm lamenting all the struggles that we're having at the city. And a mutual friend, I'll never forget this one, owe this one forever to Gerlin, says, you know, I have somebody that you should meet. She was just here and you missed her, Anna. All right, set it up. So we set up, we're gonna meet and have a cup of coffee. Supposed to meet for like 30 minutes and have this cup of coffee. So we end up meeting at this little French bakery, and I don't even remember what time it was. It was sometime in the early afternoon. Long story short, the owners had to kick us out at closing time because that's how well we hit it off. And it was immediately apparent to me that this is the city manager that we need. Now, speaking of crawling across broken glass, you know, thank God we had Tony, Marlon, and we had one other vote and basically had to crawl across broken glass to get her hired at the time. And poor Anna was dragged through broken glass to bring her in. But the reality is that was the best thing that ever happened to our city. Completely transformed the city, switched the trajectory, and we were able to get things done. And so I wanted to bring in, you know, you love the sports analogies, sports references. You know, I remember getting a lot of grief at the time because she was at the time was the manager of Biscayne Park, smaller city. So of course you have the naysayers that they don't know anything good. They just know they can pick out anything that they want to nitpick about, you know, the bad, but you can never lead. I mean, they can never lead. And the reality is, you remember the story of Tom Brady? Tom Brady was drafted way at the end of the draft, turned out to be the most incredible and the greatest quarterback in the history of all football, right? And brought how many championships? I don't even, how many rings does he have? 8?
I think it's 6 or 7.
Whatever, he's got more than one hand worth of rings. Anna, you are the Tom Brady that came and brought us our championship ring. You brought this championship ring, and everywhere you've touched is a championship ring. And so we really, really greatly appreciate that, and we'll always remember that. And the final thing that I want to say is, as several people mentioned here, you know, if everybody in municipal government or government at every level had the courage and the integrity of this city manager right here, the world, we would be in a much, much better place, not just at the city level, at the state level, at the national level. And so, Anna, in closing, I want to say thank you for everything you have done and the fact that you and your legacy is going to continue through all of these employees and leaders that you have hired, mentored, and created and motivated so that they will go out and improve, and hopefully our story of government will get better all the way across thanks to your efforts. Thank you for everything you've done. Enjoy your retirement. I love you.
Thank you, Mayor. I love you. Thank you so much.
If I may, 3 minutes, I promise.
Okay.
I don't mean to give anybody my back, but Vice Mayor, Commissioner, City Attorney, on some day, we've all crossed paths and we've spoken. I think I remember when Lloyd was the mayor, all of this came together. So, Madam Manager, wow. I want to just take a brief moment to say, you know, when George, former Mayor Vallejo, brought Anna to North Miami Beach and says, you know, I got to introduce you to somebody. I need you to have a meeting. We had a meeting, and Anna came in, and she probably had a book as thick as this box of tissues of all her accomplishments. And I took the time to read that book. Tremendous binder. I said, wow, holy, look at this. And you know, everything that has been said about this wonderful woman this evening is so true. She goes above and beyond every step of the way. You know, after sitting down and speaking with Anna that day, I said, you know, I don't need to read this book. You know, and again, it was a meeting that I thought was going to be 15 or 20 minutes, probably went over an hour. But truly, Anna, you have left an everlasting impression on countless number of individuals that we have been fortunate to work with. So many people, and there's not one person that has a freckle of anything malice to say about you. You are a gem. North Miami Beach was blessed to have you. So many other municipalities, so many people whose lives you've blessed. And you've done so many wonderful things here in Dania Beach. And I'll end it with the greatest thing that I believe God has said is, he says, you know, when you leave someplace, leave a footprint in the sand. And you and I have always shared a lot of very special moments. And God is great. And I believe that you have left an everlasting footprint in the sand of Dania Beach and in every single one of our lives. God bless you in everything you do, to you and your family. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. God bless you too. Thank you so much. I love you.
Vice Mayor, if you will indulge me for a few minutes, because it ended with a wonderful poem, but I got to give you the history of Ana Garcia. Because,
too much
as
history.
I said earlier, and thank you, Mr. Mayor, Vice Mayor, Commissioners, City Manager for the last time. Sad to say that. And Eve, we miss you in South Miami. You guys took a lot of our good people from South Miami.
Gotta know how to treat them.
Well, I'm just happy that you enjoyed what we enjoyed for so many years. Fernando actually had dark hair at one time. There he is. It's just hard to see. But you know what really makes me proud is that she went to high school with me. You guys want a little history? I won't be as long-winded as that North Miami Beach mayor over there, but I will tell you a very interesting story. So Ana and me are proud Cobras, South Miami. And who would have known that a young lady, which was an incredible athlete at South Miami, had a passion to do what she did and what she became. And by the way, the lady who spoke, who used to be mayor, that worked for AT&T, they produced some pretty good people. I did 30 years also, retired, got into government, and ended up being the mayor also. Thank you, Ma Bell, for doing that for us.
Right.
But Ana was special from day one. If you knew this is a person that can bring some of the most distinctive, let's call it that, and different personalities together. And that's leadership, when you can take people that normally don't get along, and Ana could do it. I think we stole her from the city of Miami Beach. Is that correct? You were working as a parks director. So I had become mayor, and we had a great city manager, but we really needed some leadership in parks. And there came my sister, came in. She could have run that city. Honestly, manager, if you're here, I apologize to say this, she could have run the city better than our city manager. Ana came in and took control. And it's just nice to share things when you have people like Ana, and back to Eve that did a wonderful job for us. But Ana was a special person. You can tell special people from the first time you interact with them. Are they real? Are they fake? Are they just a talker? Or are they doers? And this lady, by the way, I'm sorry, I'm the tearing guy. Thank you for handing me tissues here. But it was just so special to bond with her. Ana brought us a wonderful award in the city of South Miami. I don't know if you all know this. We competed. I still got the video of us crying like two little kids up on that stage. We competed against all these cities in the United States for what they call the All-America City Award. Competed with cities in North Carolina, South Carolina, cities that I didn't even know existed. And here comes our little city. The manager really didn't take the lead. Ana took the lead. And we presented in front of, it was a hard competition. All these cities competing about why they should be considered to be one of the top 10 cities in the United States. We're a small little city. You're a large city in my scale, the way I see it. This lady is responsible for preparing our kids. And we used to, our motto was integrity, inclusion. And I tell you, Ana used that inclusion word. We put on such a performance, and I'll try to end with this. When we were there the last day, it's like a 3-day or 4-day event. You have to show the best of your city. We had to explain to them what we do, how we really work with everyone. Ana presented all her parks people. That was the winning element. It wasn't what the city, it was Ana was doing with the parks department. And we thought we weren't going to get called. So they called 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, all the winners, and we're sitting there nervous. 5, 4, 3, 2, and he said, oh my God, we're not going to win. Number one city. This little city, Ana, when she heard that, she knew it was us. She jumps up, and we're like, oh, she's getting up, we're getting up. We were honored to be considered the top city in the United States.
Wow.
And to this
Good
day,
job,
Ana,
man.
that's on you. Woo. Woo. So I'm going to end with this. Ana, one thing that you and me are very proud of, we're Cobras. We're also very proud because me and Ana share another wonderful honor to be on the wall of honor in our high school. And we share it with another individual that soon may bring something to me and to you that we've been longing to see forever. Please don't cry. And that's the liberty and freedom of Cuba, where we come from. And our colleague, a little younger than us, of course, is Marco Rubio, a current Secretary of State. And his picture's up right next to Ana's and next to mine. And that's the one who's going to bring us home. So I can go on and on. You know, mayors, you bring them near a mic, you're in trouble. We can be here all night. But I just want to tell you in ending, Anna, I am so proud of you. You know I love you. You're the little sister that I never had. And so you guys are going to travel, and I'm going to travel behind you wherever. They take the most incredible trips, folks. You ever want to travel the world? Find out where they're going. It's the greatest. But I've been waiting for this because we need to spend quality time together. We will see the freedom of where my parents were born. You've been there. I've never been there. But more importantly, let me thank you all for believing in that woman. You have no idea how lucky you are to have her. I love you.
I love you, Julio.
Okay. All right, well, seeing nobody else? No, I don't want the commission to speak. We'll be here all night. Well, if you start, we're all going to start. So, okay. You want to start? Okay, go ahead, Commissioner Wright. All right, we're going to close it to the public, but we're going to open it to the commission, then we got to move on with the agenda. Is that okay? All right.
Thank you, Acting Mayor. Are all you Dade County politicians that long-winded? Wow. I see why Anna came over to Broward County. I think these guys came up to the podium like 4 times. Let me just end here. Wait, I'm going to end here. Wait, now I'm going to end here. All right. So, all right, Anna, so now it's to the people that you didn't choose, right? That the city of Dania Beach chose, and we chose you as our leader. Many of you may not know this, but me and Anna never met each other before I got elected. Our very first meeting was here at City Hall, up in the conference room. I walk in, I go, "Hey, how you doing? I'm AJ Ryan, I'm the new mayor here." And you go, "Hey, AJ, nice to meet you. I'm Anna Garcia." And like you said before, to describe our working relationship at the State of the City, you had me at hello. And I know we're two people with very strong personalities, and I know that we can be stubborn. And yes, sometimes that means that we clash. But no matter what, you always find a way to bring it back to something personal. And I never get personal up here, but now I'm going to get personal with you a little bit. You remind me always, whenever we get a little heated, and you say, you and Gisela share the same birthday, AJ. And you guys are both Virgos. And Anna Garcia, you are a Scorpio.
Yes.
And I actually read the Virgo and Scorpio horoscope every morning now.
Well, you did marry a Scorpio, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. See, I'm getting to that. Wow.
Oh.
And whether you believe in that or not, it explains a lot. Virgos are hardworking, loyal, and straightforward. We say what we mean and we mean what we say, but we can be overthinkers and sometimes be hesitant to delegate. Scorpios are intense, fiercely loyal, and strategic. They can be controlling, and they always want to call the shots, and sometimes there's little room for a middle ground. On paper, those two butt heads, but when they trust each other, they become a powerful partnership. And that's what I said. I know that from not just working with you, but because my wife is a Scorpio also. So when I think about what we have in common, it goes beyond the work. We're both diehard Dolphin fans, and above everything else, we are family-oriented people who understand that everything we do in public service is for the families in this community. And you cannot fake that kind of common ground. I always love walking into City Hall and talking to you, and the first thing you say is, "Hey, AJ, how are the kiddos?" Every time. And over the years, you were the manager who carried out a playbook designed by the organization. You utilized the resources you were provided, and you did what every great leader has to do. You attracted and retained talent. And like any great quarterback, you ran it with consistency, with conviction, and with championship standards. Here are what I like to call Anna-isms. And I'm going to share some of them with you. One of her favorite ones. It starts with Parks. And whenever she was about to drop something big on us, she would look around the room and say, "I'm very excited to present to you," or "I am truly, truly blessed." And that's when you knew that Anna was about to bring something special on you guys. You don't work in silos. You got to have a deep bench. Recruit, retain, and promote the very best. You're only as strong as your weakest link. Respect, integrity, and a standard of excellence. We hold ourselves to a higher standard. And a standard of excellence. You say it all the time. I had to write it twice. We generate revenues and we generate monies. You always say monies. And we are truly experiencing a renaissance here in Dania Beach, right? And you always lead by example. Nobody, I mean nobody, could make the term strategic master plan sound more official than Ana Garcia. When you said it, we sat up straight and we paid attention. And that was the game plan, and you ran it every single day. Now let's talk about the job itself, because people don't fully appreciate what it means to be the CEO of a major city, managing hundreds of employees, over $150 million budget, infrastructure, public parks, safety, utilities, development, and daily needs of an entire community. That alone is enough for most people, but Ana also had to do all of that while managing 5 elected officials, each with their own vision, own priorities, own constituents, and yes, their own egos. And she had to keep every single one of us pointed in the same direction, without her ever losing her composure, her professionalism, or her sense of humor. It starts with parks, because when you invest in where kids play, you're telling a family they belong there. You don't work in silos, because when departments stop talking to each other, the people we serve pay the price. You gotta have a deep bench, because a great quarterback puts the right people in position to win. Recruit, retain, and promote the very best, because a deep bench doesn't build itself, and the people you put in position matter. You're only as strong as your weakest link, because you never looked past anyone and you invested in the whole roster, and especially someone who started at the bottom. Rise, again, respect, integrity, and standard of excellence. When I first met you and you presented me your RISE pillars, I said, I don't know about that in the city. RISE might get taken the wrong way when it comes to development. We generate revenues and we generate monies, because a well-run city doesn't just spend wisely, it finds ways to grow and invest in its future. We are truly experiencing a renaissance, because under your leadership, Dania Beach didn't just maintain, it transformed. We hold ourselves to a higher standard of excellence, because good enough was never good enough, and you pushed us past comfortable and into uncharted waters. And you lead by example every day, so none of us had an excuse not to follow. And one of my favorite ones, and Theodore Roosevelt said it best, it's been quoted many times, so I'll really paraphrase it. And believe it or not, Ana, Theodore Roosevelt was actually a Scorpio.
Oh my God.
So that's a fun fact.
There we go. I didn't know that.
And yes, it's not the critic that counts. The credit belongs to the man who's actually in the arena. If he fails, at least he fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. Ana, you're always in the arena. You called the plays, took the hits, and never left the field until the job was done. City of Dania Beach is better because you are here. On behalf of this commission, this community, and everyone whose life you touched, thank you. It's been an honor. You've earned it. Love you.
Love you.
Good job.
Love you, AJ.
You're gonna move right into that.
I don't want to follow that.
You want to,
Okay, I'm going to try, but you know, I'm Mr. Waterworks, and I'm going to keep it really short and simple, because so many of you had the same thoughts I do about this incredible lady. And throughout my 68 years in my life and all the jobs that I've held, this isn't really a job, but this is the best I've ever felt in my entire life because of you and what you bring to this city and the accomplishments that you have made to our city in the past 7 years. And one of the things that I learned working for Marriott as a general manager for hotels is that you always recruit the best people. And you do that because you as one person can't do it all. You need strong, wonderful, great, loyal, and passionate people who love what they do to be able to fulfill the dream, and or not the dream, but the playbook, as you would say. You can't do it alone, and I learned through Marriott that you find and recruit the best people, and those people will make you look good and make you shine, and that's what you have done. Everybody in this room had a very common thing to say about you, and that was how you made the best of each of us, how you inspired us because of your leadership and your passion and your goals to make everything better. But the one thing that I will always remember from you is the night before Bill died, you came to the hospital to be with me. That was a hard night. and you got me through a very tough time. And ever since then, you've always been by my side and always pushed me along and said, you'll be okay, you'll get through this. All the talks that we've had, and just the dark times, you were always there to support me and to give me that little push I needed. And I will always remember you for that. And this is not the end. You will always be my friend. You will always be a person that I will look up to and call when I need that strength. And thank you for everything you've done, not only for me, and not only for the people in this room, but for the residents of Dania Beach. And they're better off because of you. And thank you so much, Anna.
Thank you, Louis. I love you.
I'm going to go next, and then I'm going to save the best for Lori because she's going to move into the last item as well at the same time. I just want you to know that I helped Commissioner Ryan write his speech.
That's a good one. That's a very
I don't think I could have done any better, so I let him do it. It was a great job, Commissioner Ryan. And, the three guys in the front row, they took up most of the time tonight, so you're right about that. And I don't know, I think they're trying to influence us because they're from Miami area. But Anna, this is my 10th year up on the dais. I'm senior up here, don't you guys forget it. But, seeing the vision that what the city of Dania Beach has gone through, without question, your leadership has proven, I don't even know the right word to say. You just changed the whole dynamics of the city. Your department heads are amazing. You've selected the best, and everybody around us. When you're talking about the other leagues, the cities that are out there, I know that everybody looks at Dania Beach right now and wish they were us because we are the best right now, and we are growing. We're doing the right thing. The majority of our city loves us. The staff is amazing. And you put that all together. Without you, I don't know where we'd be. Seriously.
Thank you.
I don't know what else to say. You guys see it. I got a call from residents telling me that they wish Anna wasn't leaving. But, we look at Candido over there. I think he's going to be a handsome guy up on this dais. And, he's going to do a great job. And all the people, they're still going to be here except Fernando because he got gray. But besides that, Anna, I just want to thank you, and from the bottom of my heart, and I love you. You know that.
I love you too. I love you. I love all of you very much.
But congratulations on your retirement, and enjoy yourself with your beautiful wife down there. And you guys have a great time together. And I'm sure you're going to travel the world, and who knows where our paths will cross. So. And you know my number. Okay, that's enough for me because I don't want to keep. I'm short-winded. Anyhow, we're going to move on to Commissioner Llewellyn. She has a item 3.3. There's a recognition for distinguished service and retirement of the city manager, and this is presented by Commissioner Lori Llewellyn.
Thank you, Vice Mayor, or Mr. Mayor tonight, whichever it is.
Who was that? Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. I want to come down here, and I'm also going to speak for a couple of minutes. We had this wonderful lunch yesterday with the senior staff and for our wonderful city manager. And there were a lot of awards presented there as well. And we talked, and everybody had an opportunity to speak. So it was even longer yesterday, just so you all know, because there were a lot of people there, and pretty much everybody got up and spoke. It was wonderful. Real quick, George, they gave you a hard time about bringing her in from a small city. I got grief about bringing her in from a larger city, and from Dade County. So, oh my God, you're going to turn us into Miami. No. So we, and I did the same thing with Anna. I sat down and I interviewed her. We sat in the little room over here and we talked, I don't even know how long. It was at least an hour. And during that conversation, I remember the conversation about, when's your birthday? And then she found out I was a Scorpio too. And I don't know, I think she was happy about it, but maybe a little scared because she knows Scorpios, 2 Scorpios and 2 Scorpio women. And we've had our battles at times. But overall, I wouldn't trade it for a thing. Wouldn't trade it for anything. Trying not to get emotional. Okay. The best decision that I made as the mayor was hiring you. And I can say that I've been here now for 8 years on this dais. Best decision, no regrets. Absolutely, you have changed the city, you have changed me, you have changed the people in this city. Because as a great leader, you've not only brought in wonderful people and managed them and trained them and taught them how to do things and led them, you also care about them. You know their families. You know their names. You ask them how they are on a daily basis. That is a great leader. That's what great leaders do. And that's why everybody here loves you. And they will continue to. And you will be in their lives. And I know you will. And you will be following up. And you will be continuing to watch them grow. And I said this yesterday, that it's like having a child, right? So you come here, you recruit people, you bring them into the world, into our world, you teach them, you hope that you nourish them, you hope that they're going to do well, and then you can send them off on their own to be independent. This city's going to be better because of you. It is better because of you, and it's going to continue to be better because of you, because you're the one who came in here, made these changes, brought these wonderful people. The culture in the city is 100% different than it was when I first came here. All for the better. That's why we have a 4% turnover rate, right? Yep, because everybody wants to work here and everybody wants to stay here. And I'm very proud that I had an opportunity to work with you. I'm proud that I got to know you. I'm proud to call you my friend. I called you a few other things yesterday, right? It's my sister, my work wife. And we have, like I said, we've had good and bad, but we have predominantly had good, and we've made a lot of things happen together. And I will always appreciate that. You've always made me look good. You've made all of us look good. You and others before that were here before. And you have impressed me, and you have impressed the residents in the city and everybody that has been part of this renaissance that we've been undergoing. And I just want to thank you. And I also want to thank Gisela for allowing us to share. You shared her with us for this last 7.5 years, 7+ years. That's a lot. It's a big sacrifice, but thank you. And you've become part of our family as well. It means a lot. So thank you. But thank you, Anna. I don't know how much more I can say to say thank you, but I would like to ask my colleagues to come down because we do have a little something for you, and you need to come down as well. Welcome. We had to do this, you know, we have procedures that we're all supposed to follow. We had to do something a little bit secretive because we wanted to surprise Anna with this. It's very difficult to do, and I don't think she knows this is coming. I am very proud to present, in recognition of distinguished service presented to Anna M. Garcia, ICM ACM, for your 7+ years of exceptional leadership and dedicated service as City Manager of the City of Dania Beach. Your vision, integrity, and commitment have made a lasting impact on our community. With sincere gratitude and best wishes for your retirement, Dania Beach City Commission, May 2026, I present you with the key to the city.
These are from Vice Mayor Salvino. No, look at that window. Oh my God.
Okay.
First and foremost, I want to give God the glory because with God, all things are possible. And I'm an example of that. I did not start at the top, and I welcome the opportunity for all those years in the valley and being at the top and going back to the valley again. I want to thank my mom. I know she's watching. If you don't mind, I could say some words in Spanish. Mami, te quiero mucho. Gracias por todo tu apoyo, tu amor y tu inspiración y todo lo que tú y papi, todos los sacrificios que hicieron por mí. I want to thank this great country because, as Julio said, the only place in the world where Cubans are not successful is in Cuba. And that has always been my fuel to give back to this great country. I'm grateful to God for all the doors that closed on me, because all those closed doors led me to the open ones that allowed me to build these great relationships with all of you and all of you. And never forget that. People don't close or open doors. God uses people to open and close doors for you. So I don't want to use the word retirement. I don't want to put a period or an exclamation point, or perhaps God wants me just to put a comma. This time, for me, to be with my 92-year-old mom, my great nephews that I adore, Jacob, Nicholas, Owen, Isabel, that's about to come to us, God willing, this August. But these times in these cities allowed me to have great relationships that really altered my life. As much as you all have touched me, or I have touched you, you have touched me. A former door that closed led me to South Miami in 1997. Then Julio's election of mayor. We hardly didn't know each other that well in school, right? We came from different middle schools. But 1997 changed the trajectory of my life. I had spent 6 years in the public sector. I was doing sales. I even did door-to-door sales. But I read once about blooming where you're planted. If you do great things at whatever level you're at and you do it with much enthusiasm and with love, trust me, you will be rewarded. Some of the people that are here today came from very far away after work. Some of the people that are here today, I met when they were only 14 years old. Mr. Plotkin right here. He was 14 years old and he was one of my teen boys. And I was just a coach. And now he is the assistant city manager. People like Fanny Carmona that I met when I was just 17. And Tony Lopez. I truly have no words for this blessing. And always remember, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. I could not be more grateful for the opportunity that led me to you. The chance to work with George and Tony and Julio and all of you guys has been a true blessing to me. And I'm going to leave you with a sports analogy, AJ. So, there was a great speech that was given July 4th, 1939. And it was by an individual that spent 17 years in Major League Baseball. I've spent 17 years as a city manager, times 7, like dog years. It's been a very long time. And that gentleman was Lou Gehrig. He retired because he had Lou Gehrig's disease, now known as ALS. And on that speech, July the 4th, 1939, he said, and I quote, "I consider myself the luckiest man in the world. I don't believe in luck. I believe in God and the power of God leading us in the right direction. Today, as I sit here as the last time as your city manager, I may be the last time as your city manager, but I will forever be your friend, and your friend, you guys are an extension of my family. I consider myself the most blessed person in the world. For my family, for my Gisela, for my dad that's been in heaven and the sacrifices that he made. Like I said yesterday, coming to this country when he was 51 years old. If that didn't inspire me, I don't know what could. I've been trying to keep myself together all day because I did not want my mascara to run. It's very important for me. But Chris, my assistant of all these years, and like my work mom, I love you all so much beyond what words can actually convey to you. And it's really not about words, AJ, right? It's about putting those words into action. I thank you so much. I love you. I hope that everything that you have said about me today and every blessing that I feel goes back to you like a boomerang, tenfold, because you deserve it. I love you so much, and I'm just grateful that God has put all of you in my life. God bless you, and God bless this great city and this amazing country. I love you so much. If I can please have a photo with all my friends and colleagues that came up here, and of course Gisela as well.
Might as well stand right here with all 7,000 of us that are here.
Nanette, how do we do this photo? How do we do this? Here?
Definitely want that beautiful signal that says Stand You Beach.
Stand here?
And then I walk up there and
With all the elected too, and then you take it from over here? Okay, beautiful. Come on.
Laura, she wants you.
Photoshop the seal. Photoshop the seal in the back.
You know, maybe you can take one section first and then the other section. So that we can all do it. Look how many mayors are here.
Should we all say?
So everyone's facing me. Everyone's facing.
Let's all squeeze. Should we all kind of like come together?
Yes.
Is that a good angle or what? I mean,
I'm going high. I can see everyone.
go high, story, go high. It's a good angle.
Yes. Come on in the corners. Yes. And then to my right.
Sorry.
Come on in. Okay. Now everyone look right above me right here. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Everyone smile. Say Anna.
Love you guys.
Perfect.
Yes. We're going to take about a 10-minute recess so we can say goodbye to some of the people that have traveled from Miami.
No, I did horrendous.
Okay. Okay, if everybody can take their seats, we got to get the meeting back on track, please. Everybody please take your seats.
We don't really have much to vote on, right?
No, it won't take long. Yeah. Oh, we gotta get the thing. Commissioner Ryan, can you please come up here? Commissioner Ramoy, so we get started, please?
City manager, city attorney,
City manager,
city attorney.
city attorney. Anybody else? Start. AJ. Come on. Time to go. Let's go. Okay, we're going to start the meeting.
With or without?
If everybody can please be quiet, let's start the meeting. We're going to go to item 4.0 with the 4.1. We're going to go to proclamations. We're going to, excuse me, can we have quiet up here, please? Fernando. Okay, thank you. We're doing proclamations. You guys are killing me here.
Losing control.
What happens when you get these North Miami people in here, they disrupt the whole meeting. Okay, we're have a little order here. All right. 4.1 Mental Health Awareness Month, sponsored by, who's going to do it? Sponsored by Mayor Diaz. She's got a few here. We're going to have other people read them. Proclamations. Who's got that one? Commissioner Llewellyn's going to read that. She's turning it on.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. This is a proclamation from the Office of the Mayor, City of Dania Beach, Florida. Whereas the National Alliance on Mental Illness, NAMI, Broward's mission is to enhance awareness and provide programs in Broward County that support a world-class system for the treatment and recovery of individuals facing mental health challenges. And whereas comprehensive health care encompasses mental health care, which must be accessible to all individuals, irrespective of race, gender, age, sexual orientation, socioeconomic status, values, and cultural beliefs, it is vital that these factors are integrated into treatment, allowing the community to become a bastion of support. And whereas the breadth of the mental health crisis affecting both children and adults is profound. 1 in 5 adults will encounter a mental health challenge in any given year. Half of all mental health conditions begin by age 14 and 75% by 24 years old. Prompt intervention leads to more favorable outcomes. And whereas half of the children and adults living with mental health challenges never receive transformative treatment due to barriers to care and stigma. The resilience and recovery journey of individuals diagnosed with a mental health condition should be celebrated rather than stigmatized. And whereas mental health challenges are not criminal issues, nonetheless, individuals with mental health diagnoses are disproportionately represented in jails and prisons. NAMI commends the implementation of crisis intervention training for law enforcement officers, diversion programs, and mobile crisis response teams that effectively reduce involvement in the justice system and enhance safety. And whereas individuals experiencing mental health challenges are capable of leading meaningful lives and contributing significantly to society, communities aid those with mental health challenges by ensuring access to quality care and appropriate supports. Now, therefore, on behalf of the Dania Beach City Commission and our Mayor, Joyce L. Davis, from the City of Dania Beach, Florida, the City of Dania Beach, Florida does hereby proclaim May 2026 as Mental Health Awareness Month in the City of Dania Beach to promote health awareness and to inspire those living with mental health challenges to seek support and know you are not alone.
Thank you. Is anyone, okay,
We have somebody from NAMI who's here.
all right.
Thank you very much. I just want to extend my very good wishes. Congratulations. If you could actually, feel take the temperature in this room, it would be off the chart. It was just amazing. I've never met you. I feel blessed just to be in your presence and to hear the accolades, the sincerity. It's amazing. The legacy that you have left. I've come here to receive a proclamation, and I feel that I have received the greatest gift. Congratulations. Congratulations. My husband was also Cuban, came here rather late in life after, So I understand that. I understand the struggles. I myself am an immigrant from Jamaica. And I have to tell you, the city of Dania Beach, I have seen the transformation. I remember when that wooden roller coaster was there. Okay? I remember that. I remember bringing my kid here to, what was it called? Boomers? You remember that? I mean, the transformation is amazing. I don't live in this city. I live in a neighboring city, used to live down in Miami. And I have to tell you, the transformation here is beyond belief. And you, Madam City Manager, you obviously have taken this just to the next level. You really have. And what a blessing it is for not only the people in Dania Beach, but the children and those that are coming after. So congratulations.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's been a total team effort. Thank you so much.
I know it's a team effort. I know. But it's a blessing. You have blessed others, and thank you for that blessing. And I thank you so much for this proclamation.
Thank you. God bless you.
Yeah, NAMI. Yeah, I would love to have a picture.
What a beautiful lady. Beautiful.
We'll stand behind you, Lori.
My sister spent 33 years at Jackson at mental health. So the impact of what she has shared with me, we were just talking with the mayor yesterday. But thank you for all you do and whatever we can do to bring forth awareness. Count on us.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oops. Come on.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
God bless. Congratulations.
Thank you. You're welcome. Okay. All right, we're going to go to item 4.2, a proclamation, Water Reuse Week, also sponsored by Mayor Davis and read by Commissioner Romoli.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. Is Julio Tejada here? Oh, great, Julio. We'll read the proclamation and then we'll give you a chance to say something. Okay. Whereas safe, clean, and sustainable water resources are essential to Florida's environment, economy, citizens, and visitors, and whereas although Florida water supply are finite, the state's population and need for water resources continues to increase, and whereas water reuse provides a means for conserving, augmenting Florida's precious water resources, and whereas Florida has risen to be a national leader in water reuse, reusing approximately 958 million gallons of reclaimed water per day, more than 56% of the wastewater treated to conserve freshwater supplies and recharge our freshwater resources, and whereas Florida's permitted reuse capacity is more than 1.6 billion gallons per day, approximately 62% of Florida's total permitted capacity for all domestic water, wastewater treatment facilities, and whereas May typically a dry month when water demands are high, it is a good time to educate the public on how they can help save Florida's precious water resources through water reuse. And whereas Water Reuse Florida, the state section of the Water Reuse Association, and proclaimed the week of May 17th through 23rd, 2026 as Florida Water Reuse Week. And whereas the city of Dania Beach has joined with Water Reuse Florida to encourage and promote water reuse and conservation, and has implemented a water reuse program and encourages efficient and effective use of reclaimed water. Now, therefore, on behalf of the Dania City Commission and Joyce L. Davis, Mayor of the City of Dania Beach, we do hereby proclaim May 17th through 23rd, 2026 as Florida Water Reuse Week in the city of Dania Beach, Florida, and encourage all residents and businesses to help protect our precious water resources by practicing water conservation and using reclaimed water effectively and efficiently. And Julio?
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you, Vice Mayor, rest of the commissioners, and City Manager. My name is Julio Tejeda. I'm with South Florida Water Management District, as mentioned. On behalf of the district, I want to thank all of you for this proclamation today. It's very well known that reuse of water is very important, as in Florida we do have a very limited aquifer, and the more we grow, the more that aquifer is strained. So reuse today is saving water and our precious water resources for future generations. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
She's tired now.
Took a lot out of you, didn't it?
All right.
Thank you. Sorry. All right, item 4.3, National Safe Boating Week, sponsored by Mayor Davis, read by Commissioner Ryan. Lewis, thank you.
Thank you, Acting Mayor Salvino. This is a proclamation of the Office of the Mayor, City of Dania Beach, Florida, whereas on average 650 people die each year in boating-related accidents in the United States, with most of these accidents caused by human error and poor judgment, and not by boat, equipment, or environmental factors. And whereas a significant number of boaters who lose their lives by drowning each year would be alive today had they worn their life jackets. And whereas through basic boating safety procedures, carrying life-saving emergency distress and communications equipment, wearing life jackets, attending safe boating courses, participating in free boat safety checks, and staying sober when navigating, we can help ensure boaters on America's coastal, inland, and offshore waters stay safe throughout the season. And whereas Coast Guard Auxiliary Flotilla 39 proudly serves the U.S. Coast Guard Station Fort Lauderdale and the City of Dania Beach residents by teaching boating safety classes, conducting vessel safety checks, and provides for harbor safety patrols assisting the U.S. Coast Guard and local law enforcement agencies by patrolling the local waterways. And whereas Flotilla 39 Dania Beach supports boating safety by providing Operation Clear Channel, providing safe transit for cruise ships, tankers, freighters, and other commercial vessel traffic through Port Everglades. And whereas this year, May 16th through the 22nd, 2026, is National Safe Boating Week in the United States. And the U.S. Coast Guard Station Fort Lauderdale and Coast Guard Auxiliary Flotilla 39 Dania Beach encourages all boaters to help raise awareness about boating responsibly and to take appropriate precautions before leaving the dock this season. And whereas boating is an important part of our national and local heritage, let us respect Safe Boating Week and carry that tradition forward by following common sense safety procedures and keeping our lakes, ICW, and the Atlantic Ocean safe and clean for all to enjoy. Now, therefore, on behalf of the City of Dania Beach City Commission, Mayor Joyce L. Davis, Florida, and Mayor of Dania Beach, Florida, do hereby proclaim May 16th through 22nd, 2026 as National Safe Boating Week in the City of Dania Beach. We encourage all those who boat to practice safe boating habits and to always wear a life jacket while boating. In the crowd, we are proud to have two active duty Coast Guard members at our Dania Beach station. We have Petty Class Second Officer Marion Mitchell. We have Fireman Parker, and we have our Coast Guard Auxiliary Neil. So you guys please come up and accept this proclamation.
I just want to briefly say, first of all, excuse me for wearing sunglasses. I've just had eye surgery. Second of all, aside from all the good things the Coast Guard does, which you've already mentioned some of them there, I'd like to thank the City of Dania Beach, because although the Coast Guard Station Fort Lauderdale says Fort Lauderdale, it's actually in Dania Beach, number one. And you've given us a lot of support. I've had lifeguards attend our classes from Dania Beach, and the library here takes our literature. So I'd like to thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
You bet you have. Butts we do. I think we're the most photogenic city in Broward County.
Smiling so much.
Okay, we're going to move right along to 5.1, administrative reports from the city manager.
Thank you, Vice Mayor, Commissioners, our city team, residents that are here, and those that are watching at home. First and foremost, I want to read a very special note that I received today from one of my favorite young men in this entire city. And it says, "Dear Anna, thank you for working with my dad to make Dania Beach better. We will miss you. Enjoy your retirement. Love, Archie, Harper, and Russell."
Oh, way to go, way to go.
Those are my kids, Anna.
Good job.
But you know what? It says a lot about you as a parent.
Yes, it does.
Because when I was little, my mom had me writing letters and notes and sympathy cards at a very young age. So you're teaching Archie a lot, and I'm so grateful. You're a great dad. And Archie, the sky's the limit for you. I'm going to keep my manager's report short because a lot of this Candido can discuss at the next commission meeting. It just truly has been an unprecedented 7 years. And I couldn't be more grateful for the blessing to serve this great city, Broward's first city. A remarkable team, a deep bench, and just a remarkable group of individuals that I'm sitting here in the dais. There's something about working together, but there's another thing that resonates with me is that I would pick every single person over again, and our relationship goes beyond elected officials to manager. It goes to the core of my being. I would choose to be your friend and be there for you in good times and in bad times. God bless you. God bless this team. We couldn't be in better hands than me being able to turn over the baton. A baton that will never get dropped. And let me tell you, there have been great teams, 4x100 in the Olympics, representing both men and women. And we've spoken about the baton and have talented people. But that handoff, rest assured, he's never going to drop the baton. Neither will Eleanor, Jamie, Corinne, Maxine, Chief Pelisar, Chief Jason Tarala, every single one, Cassie, every single one of our department directors. Fernando, you got 90 days, but I know you're working with our newly hired Oscar Vasquez, our newly hired Public Services Department. But what we've done here transcends the history of this great city. We have been in the trenches. We have dealt with COVID. We have been in water practically to our waist. But we have invested an unprecedented amount in parks and recreation, in infrastructure, in public safety. We have the lowest crime rate that the city has had in a very long time, with a decrease of almost 20%. And we couldn't do that, Jason Tarala, Chief Tarala, without your leadership. Everything that we have done with Chief Pelisar, every single department director, every deputy, every manager, every single men and women in the arena. Continue to do great things with the city. You will stay in my prayers, in my heart forever. And this concludes my manager report. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And that was your last one. City Attorney?
I don't ordinarily do public displays of affection because I'm just not comfortable with it. I'm not Anna's bubbly heart. But I just wanted you to know that we've gone through over 30 years of growth. I met Gisela and Anna at the same time in 1997. And, You know, we've had good times, we've had bad times, we've lost people. We gained new opportunities. We created a city together. And just know that you're loved. And you're coming back up to Jensen to see me, so don't worry about it.
This woman is fantastic. This woman is fantastic, as is Candido. I mean, they just happen to be both Virgo, like my wife, but they're truly remarkable leaders. Do not stand for anybody because it's easy to criticize and be a Monday morning quarterback. But the level of effort and passion and work that these individuals all do is like none you will ever find. So treasure them and take care of them. And I know you all will. And if anybody gets out of line, please protect them and take care of them. God bless you, Eve. You're loved. Thank you.
Thank you. City Clerk?
Yes, thank you, Vice Mayor. So you have your May 26th City Commission meeting at 7 p.m. And then for June, you have your June 9th CRA meeting at 6 p.m. And then your City Commission meeting following that at 7 p.m. And Vice Mayor, thank you. I know I asked for a couple minutes. I just wanted to recognize two very important women. Last week was Municipal Clerks Week. So I'd just like to take a moment to show my sincere appreciation to Deputy City Clerk Erin McClendon and Record Specialist Kayla Michelin. I'm not sure if they're even listening at this point anymore. Thank you. So I just want to say that I am so lucky to be able to work alongside these two women. I want to recognize and thank you both for the incredible work that you do. I appreciate your professionalism, dedication, and just the care that you put into your work every single day. And I want you to know how much I appreciate you both and how fortunate I feel to work alongside you ladies. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you ladies if you're still listening out there.
Thank you. They're
That's all.
amazing.
Thank you.
And so are you.
Great job. Okay, and let's move on to item 6, public safety reports. Captain?
Good evening, Vice Mayor again for the second time, Commissioners, City Attorney, City Manager, and City Clerk. So this will be my last official public safety report with you, Manager Garcia. And I do want to highlight, like you just said, almost 20% decrease in crime over this last year alone. And congratulations to you. It doesn't happen without you and your vision. Always putting your words behind your actions. And everything I've ever asked for, you brought us with our high water vehicles, our LPR cameras, the 24 deputies I think we've added over the last 4 years, 5 years. Everything we've added, we don't have a reduction of crime in the city if it's not because of the city manager as well as the 4 of you on this dais saying yes. And I really truly hope our residents understand what it takes to accomplish that. And it's because of everyone sitting up here and obviously with you quarterbacking it, why we've been able to accomplish so many beautiful things together. And I'm so proud of the city and proud of everyone here. So thank you. And thank you, Manager. I wanted to touch base on something real quick. Last Saturday, May 2nd, everyone knows there was a Dania Point gathering, what they call a juvenile takeover over at Dania Point. We were well aware of it and we were well prepared. We had our full Dania Point operational plan in place. We had over 15 deputies assigned just to Dania Point, not including our regular patrol deputies who were patrolling the city who also assisted. We were able to successfully move out over 300 juveniles from that property without an incident on Dania Point's property. That video that you saw going viral, and I know there was a lot of questions to the city, that video that's going on social media, that was not in Dania Point. It was not in Dania Beach. So I just want to highlight that and make sure that's specifically known to everyone that was not in Dania Point. So if there's any questions on that, that should answer that. We also are well aware that there is another one that is being planned for June 6th. We have the flyer. I have everyone on our team working on it, from our SID, from our real-time crime center. Myself and Lieutenant Romano are putting together another operational plan with Kimco, and we will fully be ready to address that and not allow any of those juveniles to cause any kind of issues within that property on June 6th. So my message to anyone listening at home with your kids, do not let anyone come to that property if they're juvenile on Saturday night, June 6th, because they will not be allowed on the property. We got a really good arrest last week over at 700 block of West Dania Beach Boulevard. We responded in reference to an armed robbery. Two individuals were walking to the bus bench to get on the bus bench to get over to the airport for a flight home, and unfortunately they were robbed at gunpoint. They were actually able to track their cell phone to an area in one of the locations over there in one of the neighborhoods, and our deputies were able to respond to the location. And as soon as they got down to the street, they actually identified two subjects who just committed an armed robbery. We were able to immediately detain them and place them into custody, and both of those individuals were identified as the subjects who robbed our victims. We were able to recover all the property, recover the firearm, and place those two individuals in custody. Also, last week, we had our Dania Beach deputies responded over to 2081 Griffin Road reference to an armed robbery that just occurred. The caller advised that, the victim advised that they were robbed at gunpoint by three subjects who all had handguns. The victim stated that the subjects fled the area in a Volkswagen SUV after stealing his cell phone. Well, they didn't shut the cell phone off, and we were able to track the cell phone over to the parking garage at Dania Point. Our deputies automatically responded over to Dania Point, and we're actually able to locate the suspect vehicle in the Dania Point parking garage. We were able to do a takedown on the vehicle. We got all three of those occupants out of the vehicle into custody, and all three of them were placed into custody. And we also found the handguns that they had on their person that they used in the crime, and we also found the victim's cell phones and property. So that was two armed robberies, unfortunately, that we had in the city, but on both those cases, the individuals were placed into custody for armed robbery and are at the Broward County Main Jail. So it's fantastic police work by our deputies in Dania Beach. Good job. And the last thing I want to touch base on before I'm done, I know it's been a long night, but there's something that's very important. Working with our new city manager, Sosa Cruz, we have been working in operational plan over in, obviously, City Manager Garcia. We've been working a lot up and down the Federal Highway Corridor. I know it's very dear to everyone on this commission because you're getting all the complaints. We've been working an ongoing undercover operation over at the Deluxe Inn. And this past week, our Dania Beach CST team, after doing several buy walks at the hotel, they were able to identify two individuals who were able to get warrants out for their arrest. And upon making contact with both individuals, we recovered 4 grams of crack cocaine and 3 grams of MDA. And while they were placing both of those individuals who were the target of our investigation into custody, a third individual came on the property who was another target. We were able to stop that individual, and we placed her into custody, and she also had narcotics on her possession. So based on that undercover operation, we were able to get 3 in custody at the Deluxe Inn, and we are continuing our undercover operation at the other motels up and down Federal Highway. So I just wanted to update you on that. And that completes my report.
Thank you, Chief. Any questions? No?
So real quick, is there some way, I mean, yes, you're telling people keep their kids home on June 6th and whatnot, but can we make sure that like people in the community know that these kids are going to get arrested? Like they're going to get taken.
We're going to reach out to our social media and see if we can, we're going to see if we can go off of the post that they've already put and say, if your kids come, they're not allowed on the property, they'll be trespassed, subject to arrest. We're working with our team to see if we can get that put out there.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
because it's not just here. I mean, they're doing it all over the place, and it's
Correct.
a thing now. And it's like the swatting thing they were doing for a while, and I'd like to see it stop. And I know it's hard to do, but if there's something that we can do,
I'll put the signboards up. We'll have the signboards up all throughout the outer property saying no juveniles allowed on the property.
Yeah.
We'll also do anything we can on the social media. But unfortunately, as we all know, on today's age, once one post goes viral on TikTok or Instagram, that's what happened last time. It goes to thousands and thousands of kids, and they all just start showing up. So we can have the greatest plan in place, but if 300, 400, 500 kids show up within a 30-minute span, it's still a lot to maintain. It's a lot to deal with still when you're still dealing with the influx of juveniles at one point. But we'll do our part to do the best we can on the social media side to say don't come.
I know you will. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys very much. Manager, thank you very much. Thank you.
Chief Pelissar.
Good evening, Vice Mayor, Commissioners, City Manager, City staff, and the great citizens of Dania Beach. So I was thinking, I left out a couple things, so I'm just going to note them real quick. memories. Hurricane relief, Bahamas. That was a lot of work, but it was fun. COVID. The April 12th floods. What many didn't know, that was my wedding anniversary, and we're here through thick and thin. Our station, one of the busiest stations in our Broward County system, you helped us with making sure we got a new truck that services the city citizen of Dania. So thanks to you, we have 3 rescue trucks with 3 fully staffed paramedics. And the truck refurbishment program that we started, I'll make sure that the city's rescue trucks are always ready to go and our fire trucks are always ready to go. But the best part was the public service announcements, working with our PIO, or you brought in a pro, and just that was fun because it put me out of my element, and that I learned so much from you. So thank you. And now to my real message for our citizens, which really matters. And now again, I try to direct myself to the citizens because we care about our citizens here in Dania Beach. So everybody's aware, our Hurricane City Emergency Management Plan, all the departments had reviewed it, and we're going to do the final review next week. Our inspectors have checked all our advanced life support facilities, our nursing homes, to make sure that they're set up, make sure that their generators are ready to go, make sure that they have some kind of plan. We've called everybody is registered currently under the vulnerable population. Now, we didn't have that many, and we didn't have a lot of people that unfortunately have passed away, but the message to my citizens and our citizens is, please go to our website on Dania Beach. There's a link there that'll lead you to the registry. And if you can't do that and you're challenged when it comes to the internet, call 311. You can call 311 and register for the vulnerable population. What that means is that if you have somebody at home, or if you're at home and you can't get out during the storm, or you're going to have issues getting out during an evacuation, you need to register. We will call you as the storm's approaching to make sure that you need help, see if you need help, and we'll be there to take care of you. So please, the most important thing I can say with hurricane season coming up in June, please register for this. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. All right, we're going to move on to I can read. Item 7, citizens' comments. First one up, Sean DeRosa. Mr. DeRosa, state your name and address for the record, and you have 3 minutes, sir.
Good evening, Sean DeRosa. On March 24, 2026, in a quasi-judicial proceeding, the city attorney, E. Boots, has told this body that the city's vacation rental regulations do not apply to multifamily buildings. That statement is legally incomplete and materially misleading and deceptive, because under your own code, Chapter 28, the Land Development Code, controls whether a use is permitted. And the law is clear. If a use is not listed, it's not permitted. There's no provision in PRD1 zoning that authorizes vacation rentals, transient lodging, hotel-type lodging, short-term rentals. So let's be very clear. Even if Chapter 16 does not apply, that does not authorize the use. It's not permitted under Chapter 28. It's a violation. And under Florida law, Snyder, Valiant, DeGroot, you cannot approve a rezoning where the use is unlawful, compliance is unresolved, and the legal framework presented to you is incomplete. That is a failure of the essential requirements of law. No sustained compliance, no lawful rezoning. On April 28, 2026, the Commission proceeded with a quasi-judicial vote despite unresolved legal contradictions in the record regarding whether compliance with Chapter 8 and the Land Development Code was required before approval, or whether compliance could be instead be achieved after approval through the rezoning process. That vote that occurred on April 28th was legally flawed because the commission proceeded despite unresolved legal inconsistencies in the record. The findings necessary for approval were not established on the record at the time of the vote, and the commission should not have approved the application while those inconsistencies remained unresolved. On March 24th, I asked a direct legal question to our city attorney, Boutzis, regarding whether compliance with the Land Development Code was required before approval or whether compliance could instead be achieved through the rezoning process itself. City Attorney Boutzis provided conflicting legal positions. First, the position stated was that properties with code violations cannot come forward for an application for approval. Then, in the same response, the position stated was that the applications could proceed so violations could later be made compliant through the process, specifically referencing setbacks. Those are two different legal standards. Under Chapter 28, compliance is required before approval, not after approval. So today, I am again requesting a clear on-the-record legal clarification from our Dania Beach City Attorney, E. Boutzis, for the purposes of a quasi-judicial rezoning decision. Under Chapter 28, is the city's legal position that a property must be in full compliance with all existing permitting and site development requirements at the time of approval, including specifically existing code
Thank you, Mr.
violations.
DeRosa. Your time is up, sir.
Can I have 20
No,
more
you
seconds?
can't. Your time is up. Thank you. All right. Next person would be, let's say, Lavaine Davis. Okay, nobody here. Andrea I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Put your name and address for the record.
My name is Andrei Selenik. I'm just a regular Greek, but I'm professional chef, yeah. I just want to have
your address, sir?
Say again?
Your address? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Address?
Your address, yes.
Yeah, I'm living in the Sunny Isles.
You live in, okay.
Yes, I just have a quick question. I'm sorry, I'm not going to take your time. I own a few trucks, which is run in North Miami Beach and Hallandale, and there is a very strange regulation here in Dania Beach, where actually you can work only eight days, I guess, a month, and only 2 hours a day. And my question is any chance this regulation can be changed to like just?
I don't understand your question. I'm sorry.
Question?
The question is, the food trucks regulation in Dania Beach, yeah. Huh? Food trucks, yeah. So I run 2 food trucks, one on the North Miami Beach and one on Hallandale, and in there you can work like 8 hours a day. But here in Dania Beach there is this, like a law which is only allows you to work 2 hours.
Right. Well, I can answer that for you. We have an ordinance that's set up. You can go to our department and speak to them, but we can't change that rule just by up here talking about it.
No. I'm not asking you to change anything. Like, okay. Because it's city to city is different, but yours is completely like very strange. I don't know why, because like. Who can make a full-time working only 2 hours a day?
Okay.
Anyway.
I'll set you up with somebody that can give you those answers.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to talk to people that give you the answer? I can send this lady right here will help you out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No worries.
I don't know.
Anyone else?
Yeah, we'll call these off. These were sent in. Is Stephanie Joffe here? No. Bettina Trabulsi, she here? No? Okay. All right, well, anybody from the audience want to speak? Okay, moving on. We've already done the consent agenda. Number 10.0, we have no quasi judicial, I can't even say the word. What happened? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, we did pass 9. All right, 9.1, you want to read that, please?
Absolutely. A resolution of the City Commission authorizing the ITB 26-5 citywide irrigation services to Sam's Landscape Maintenance, authorizing the city manager to execute an agreement and any necessary documents, providing for implementation and an effective date. This is a public services item.
Good evening,
Fernando Rodriguez, good evening. Any questions on the item? No? Okay. Thank you.
No, it's not a public.
Okay. Any questions? Okay, anybody want to make a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to pass item 9.1.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, now we'll move on to 10, there's no, I can't even say the word. Goodness, judicial and public hearing item, there's none. Item 11, there's first reading, there ordinance is none. 12, there's second reading ordinance, none tonight. 13 is discussion and possible action, there's none. 14 are appointments, and the mayor is not here because she has a Dania Beach Housing Authority and the Educational Advisory Board appointments, and she's not here tonight. So we're into commissioner comments, and we'll start with Commissioner Llewellyn.
Turn on my, oh, there it is. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Vice Mayor. Okay, I'm going to mention something very sad that I want to share with everybody. That we've had so many wonderful things tonight, and unfortunately we lost an icon in this city this weekend. Eugenia Bird, one of our former mayor's widows, Chester Bird's widow, just passed on the 8th. She was 95 years old, was still very active in the community for all of the years after her husband's death. And services are this weekend. There is, I think, viewing on Friday and funeral on Sunday. And, oh, there it is. Here we go. Here it is. The wake is on Friday, May 15th from 5 to 8 at Eric S. George Funeral Home in Miramar. And the funeral is Saturday, May 16th at 2 p.m. at the Greater Ward Chapel AME Church in Hallandale. And she will be greatly missed. She was a lovely woman. Like I said, very involved in the community. Other than that, I can't believe that this is our last meeting with our Anna M. Garcia. And I made it through before without crying, so I'm not going to cry now. I don't know what happened. How did we do it? Anyway, I'm not worried. I'm going to go through some withdrawals because we talk at least once a day, often more than that. I know we're both probably going to go through. Every time we go on vacation, we go through withdrawals of not speaking to each other. So, but I know we're going to stay in touch, and I promise you we are going to keep doing good works here, and you can be proud of all of us and all of the people that have worked for you. And I just want you to have a wonderful retirement. And even if you do something else down the road, which I suspect you will, I just have a feeling. I still you need the break. You need some time. You need to spend some time with your mom and your sister and your family, and they will appreciate you even more. And thank you for everything that you've done for us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mayor and Commissioner Llewellyn. God bless you, and thank you for our beautiful relationship. I'm blessed.
Okay, thank you. Okay, Commissioner Maroli.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. Yeah, it's difficult, very difficult. But again, with so many things that were said tonight, we're in good hands with Candido and all the department heads that you put into place. We're going to be in great hands. I just want to remind you that I think you know our commission schedule. So whenever there's a couple of weeks in between and you need someone to help with luggage, I'm willing to travel. I'm, a single guy, and I can just pick up and go whenever. So you just let me know, okay? And I'll be right with you and UNG. So thank you for everything, Anna. And I know this is, again, it's not, we'll be seeing each other. We'll be talking to one another. Just enjoy, rest, take care, be with your mother and your family, your beautiful family. And I was so happy to have met them yesterday. And just enjoy life.
Thank you so much,
deserve it.
Commissioner.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate our relationship very much. God bless.
Thank you.
I haven't called your name yet.
All right, my lights.
I want to mess with you a little bit. Commissioner Ryan.
Thanks. I have a couple things to go through real fast. Regarding my contingency funds, I have a request from Overall with Love Our Nation. They're doing a field trip for their summer camp. It's June 21, 27th. I'll provide the backup. I'm just looking for $500 from my personal contingency fund to offer. So if I get consensus on that, cool. Okay, thank you. Looks like we got consensus. Guys, that was pretty impressive that we passed the master plan. You know, that was a big, it was a big highlight, honestly, to this last meeting, Anna. And that's something you can really hang your hat on. That's a major step that we took. And like you always say, we lead by example, and that's what we did. Made it a short, quick little introduction, quick presentation, and then we put it on the consent agenda to get it passed. And great job, acting mayor, to get that done also, man. That was a great way to run a freaking meeting, I'll tell you that.
Thank you very
All
much.
right.
Thank you.
And somebody texted me, actually, Anna, during the meeting. Our old city clerk, Tom Schneider. All right.
Love Tom.
And he said, he said, make sure you tell Anna this. He said, please tell the group assembled that the former city clerk under Manager Garcia would once again like to say what I said at my last commission meeting, and that is she filled every unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run. And I'm grateful she let me run beside her. All right, so that's for you, Anna.
Thank you, Tom. Love you.
And yeah, this isn't the end for us, Anna. I'm not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere. You know, if you want to do some speculate, I'm sure you could buy a house over here in Dania, or a little condo in Hollywood or something, or Allendale, just to stay a little closer to us. But definitely learned a lot from you. I appreciate our professional relationship, and our personal relationship. And I'm always here for you, and I know you're always going to be there for me. So thank you. It's really been a true honor to have you as my first official city manager, and I'm looking forward to working with our second city manager, Candido Sosa Cruz. So carry on, Anna. As Sergio likes to say, Godspeed. We love you.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Commissioner. Godspeed.
Hi, Anna.
Hi.
You know, I'm not going to say goodbye because I know you're not going to be going too far away from us. So, you know, so it's not a goodbye. It's congratulations. It's you deserve all the accolades you got tonight from everybody. You are a wonderful person. You're full of love. You're full of God's blessing. You're just a great human being.
Very fortunate that I have you guys, not just as my bosses, but my brothers and sisters. I truly adore every single one of you.
So anyhow, with that, I'm not going to, tell you goodbye because I know your phone number. And, I'm sure you'll be contacting us as your friends, that you're allowed to do that after the fact. There's no more hiding behind here or trying to do anything wrong. And we've always been good at that. So anyhow, I just want to wish you well. I wish Giselle and you have a great time together and have the best of love and life together. And thank you for being my manager.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Vice Mayor. I appreciate you. God bless you.
Okay, and to end that, meeting's over.
Great job.